Oh, hello. Greetings to you, the bravest citizens of our new world. I'm Toronto's greatest supervillain and evil genius, Dr. Terrawat. This is Outlaw 3.1. And we are playing some more Space Engineers today. Yeah. Playing some more Space Engineers. We're going to be goofing around a little bit with hydrogen engines. Yeah, we live. Hello, Calandros. Greetings. Greetings. So we're gonna be playing ourselves a little bit more of them Spengineers. Gonna get all the testing and science and whatnot out of the way first before we get into other things, which is like war. I still want us to have, like, a big faction war, but we need to find another group of people to have said giant faction war with. So, we'll need to figure that out. Anywho, so we'll do new game. We'll go here, we'll say Earth planet again, because I like it. Link testing. We're going to be in creative. We're going to be doing friends. Autosave is going to be on. We are going to include all these motherfucking mods. All y'all motherfuckers. We're going to be taking off that PCU limit. We are going to be allowing in-game scripts. And I think that's good. Dope. Dope, dope, dope. Yes, you are not the only one who says Space Engineers. I'll list myself as online so y'all can join. Additionally, I'm gonna hop on over to ye old Discord and hop into the stream chat. Oh, look, there's Deathwatch. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, friend.
How's you?
Doing okay today? How's you?
Good. Had a nap.
Oh, man, naps are the best. Add that to another long list of things my computer can do that I can't, like sleep.
Feel ya.
So, today, we're going to be doing some tests and work with hydrogen.
Ooh.
Because I've never really used hydrogen before to make anything.
Brace for future explosions.
Yes, especially considering that we've turned up the whole thing with explosions from said tanks. It's gonna be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's hop on in. Oh, hey, look at this. Foul play chike. If you ever need, oh yeah, it's an ad. Oh, check that out. We got an ad.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna leave it. I don't care. It's an ad about, like, dedicated servers, which is relevant, so,
First time? It isn't a bot.
Not an ad to you. Oh! It's not a bot!
Not a bot.
Get the fuck out of town. What? That's offline protection for faction. Own station grids. If no one's online. Huh. Def not a bot. Well, either you are a good person who's given me some sweet information, which I deeply appreciate, or you're a very sophisticated bot, which I'm not willing to rule out. So, so we'll leave it at that. I'm on to you, Skynet. Don't you get any ideas? Oh, he runs a dedicated server. Oh, cool. Foul play check. Hello and welcome. Thank you for the follow. Then. Oh shit! It's sentient. Get the ion thrower.
Ooh,
oh my goodness! And we got 4 spaces, Lediard. If you want to come and join us, we're just hosting this on my PC here. And apparently, Buddy runs a dedicated server, and yeah, we were thinking about running a server for this, but we would need, because D20 Live didn't want to do a faction war with us. We're looking for another group of, like, semi-casual people that may or may not want to play this. with us. So we got the hydrogen thrusters. We've got... Got to get my usual tools, just in case. Hydrogen. Large or small? So we've got large and small. There's several series of armored ones, but we're not going to use those yet. There's a tank. An engine. We're going to need, obviously, regular blocks. So let's go light armor. We're doing a small grid build of a hydrogen running ship. Is effectively that's the name of the game today. Is a small grid hydrogen run ship. That's what I'm going to be doing. If anybody else wants to join me in that endeavor, feel free. But yeah, that's what I'm going to try to get up to. Big emphasis on the word try. See how she go. See how she be. Yeah. Hey Camry, how's it going? Our server's pretty active, a lot of active folks. I can ask the advanced factions to leave you fellas be while you build up some. Or some of our players are very advanced vanilla PvP ships. Ooh, geez. That does sound...
Advanced means blow you up in a second.
Yeah, they have found the interesting ways of kicking the ever-loving beans out of us in a few seconds. Considering, like, I've never really played this game beyond, like, the last few streams we've done, and I'm still learning a lot of the most basic mechanics of it. I would not suggest that we engage in any kind of combat on one of these dedicated servers, but we may get into joining you guys for something to that effect. Whee! There's Esteban.
Have we successfully made something that can leave the atmosphere yet?
We're about to. Today's the day. I'm working on hydrogen stuff. Because I've never used hydrogen before. Today's the day. Whoops.
Eventually. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Eventually.
Potentially. Sort of.
Sort of. Maybe. Don't quote me on it.
I won't clip
Nope.
it.
Is this going on like a... Yes, it is. It is. I was like, am I fucking crazy, or is this, like, thing I'm building, this arm, going on, like, a steady upward angle? And it is, because the little landing gear thing it's attached to is, like, slightly on a ledge. So it's got, like, just the softest incline. Our server is friendly to noobs. Oh, good. Well, that's nice. If you do, drop me an in Keen Discord, and we'll make you have whatever it is streaming type people need from servers. Cool. Thank you. That's very nice of you, because we were considering starting sort of our own server for a little bit, but we really don't have anybody but our own people in this area to do stuff with. But if we found, like, more people to play with online, I think that'd be pretty dope.
Something to think about.
If we had friends. Something to think about, for sure. If we had people to play with and against for funsies. Oh, uh-oh. I'm going a little too fast. I make unmodded and modded versions of all of the stuff I make. That's another question. Do you guys use mods on your server? I'm very curious. And which mods do you guys use? Starting a server is a nightmare anyway. Yeah, have been admin for many years. Takes very specific setup and hardware. I can only imagine. We got our buddy Quad working on it, and let me tell you, he is got mixed feelings about it. Alright, so if I put this bad boy like here. Welcome to the 9th annual fucking cube that I build, because all I build is huge fucking cubes. What? No, I don't want to... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Alright. If I put that on there, does that work? Because it's got two little connector jobbies, and I put it there. Where the big connector jobby is. Does it connect?
Only small ones connect to small ones.
Oh,
big ones connect to big ones.
That's a load of bull honky.
Yep.
Peas and carrots.
So that cockpit would have a big one on the bottom.
Uh-huh. So if I wanted to put... Well, it does, yes. So if I wanted to have it connect, I'd have to have it connect via the bottom.
Yes.
Well, that's stupid. So then the large container would be underneath me, the thing, which if I'm building a hydrogen miner, then no.
You can separate it out and use conveyor blocks instead to connect the small to small.
Maybe I could, Mr. Makes Sense all the time.
You can also rotate things.
So
Oh
is
god,
this
it's all...
every fucking day.
Okay, I've got... So there's like 3 large things. Okay, I've put the large container in the wrong fucking orientation. So we need to... Okay, so it's got like 3 larges and a small on that side. And on this side, it's got the 3 things. So if I put it like that, would that work? Yeah, it'd have the large thing facing up, and then the 2. Yeah, okay, that's good. I like that. Let's do that.
Let's see. Server guy has responded.
Oh.
Seems it's mostly vanilla.
It's vanilla enhanced, have some mods and plugins, but primarily for quality of life, lag reduction, performance. That set a small number of mod blocks to enable PvP, and all vanilla blocks and scripts enabled other than pistons. Mod blocks are things like radar mod, jump drive turrets, drains JD instead of dealing damage. Oh, interesting. Soon Weber turret slowly grinds instead of doing damage. Stun tracking smart rotors to cut back on looping solar tracking scripts. Other quality of life stuff. 20 mods, but few mod block. Cool. Artemage says, are we using gummy ships? Artemage, I don't even know what that means.
I think that's a Kingdom Hearts reference.
Oh.
Oh yeah. That ship's called the Gummy Ship, I think.
Fucking...
You and your references.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking... Oh, this is a big conveyor. Hold on, I need a regular conveyor tubes.
Press that same button again where...
No,
the toolbar.
it's a separate thing.
Oh, separate thing.
Yeah, it's the large and small conveyor tubes have to be different items. God knows why. So then we can just be like, let's do a tube that turns like this. Right? Would this work?
Should do.
Okay. Boom. And then we can attach a cockpit to that. Kerblamsh. Ha-ha! Behold! My scientific genius.
Sure. That's a word.
Sure thing, man. whatever you need, buddy.
Oh, sure, why not?
Why not, dude? Alright, so I can put gyros in there. So why not
Whatever
put
you
in,
want to do
like-
with your weenus.
It's up to you, buddy. There we go. We'll put in like 3 gyros there. And then on the bottom I'll put like an ore detector. I guess I'll squeeze them in here. I'll sneak them in. What in the fuck? The hell are all these? Oh, armored thrusters. Large atmospheric thruster, armored slope. Okay, cool. Interesting. Oh, a store. Oh yeah, because that's got the word ore in it. Okay, good. Let's have you there. Bop. Cool. And then, what do we want to put in that extra space? What can we put in there? Like a radar?
Radar. Or
What'd you say?
ore detector, if it's a miner.
I got an ore detector, and I got 3 gyros. I could put in another gyro. I put in like a 4th gyro.
Radar and gyro. Or a small reactor, if you want to go nuclear.
Oh no, we're doing a small hydrogen only thing.
Yeah, but you need someone to power it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a hydrogen reactor in it. It uses hydrogen thrusters and a hydrogen reactor. That's how that
Using a
works, right?
V8 motor.
What's that?
It's gonna drain a lot of ice,
It might.
but it's worth the test.
Ah, that's right.
And the resulting fall and explosion.
Okay, what is... Why? Why has this happened to me? Why has this happened to me?
Generally subscribe things
There
that
we
go
go.
wrong with you, Doc. You're a penchant for evil.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yes, and also shush. Okay, so... Good so far. We're gonna slap some of these bad boys around the front, but not before we get this system engaged first. We need a straight tube. Yeah, we could do it like around there. I feel like that's an appropriate... I got an appropriate spot there. Boop. Come on, underneath. Bow. There you go. Pistol shoot blow. Gonna come out on both sides. My graphics are like super low for some reason.
Trying to optimize.
Yeah, it might be trying to optimize performance because it's not enjoying this very much. There we go.
Is your AI getting uppity about the demands you put upon?
Probably. Fucking wouldn't surprise me.
Not without good reason.
Yeah. Well, she gets fussy whenever I start doing stuff. There we go. There we go. All right. And okay. Now this should work.
Famous last words.
Yep. Oh. Nope, it's just a bit too tight round the cockpit. So
That's what she said.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, I left that one just hanging in the wind. That one was. Oop! Whoa! Somebody got disconnected.
Yep.
Ah, Warpath, buddy.
Crashed out hard.
Ah! That's
I need
rough.
to save for a new graphics card.
That you do, my
Warpath.
man. That
The
you do.
eternal bane of war. Graphics.
There we go. Now we can turn this one sideways. Could we not? Yep, but it's gotta go there. Can't go too close. There it is. Wow. Here we are. Alright. Alright, so far so good. Just gonna quickly save that again. Kingdom Hearts reference, yes. Also, Docker notifications seem to not be working. God damn it. Well, no. Fell Play Check followed. I got that notification. If anything else has happened, I haven't received it. It is an unknown thing to me. Now, this, Jesus. The hydrogen tubes are, in a word, fucking huge.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to attach this to the rest of the ship. And I'm going to... Nope.
Clap, 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 clap.
Doesn't attach? Doesn't... Oh, man, and look at all the fucking gyros are just tumbled away.
Everything goes everywhere.
Well, can't load, can I? Because I needed to fucking, in order to, because I've never seen a hydrogen tank before. In order to attach it, I needed to, like, reorient the container on it, and... yeah, that wasn't happening. Whoops. Having a yard sale. Everything must go.
Oopsie.
Whatever, I'll just build it on the ground. I don't give a shit. Think I give a fuck? Get out of here. You 6-piece chicken McNobody, get out of here. Alright, cargo.
Consistently one of Doc's favorite statements.
Yep. Now, that needs to attach to a small thing on the top. And it needs to have a small thing... basically, it needs to have a small thing on the top and the back. But a large... on there. The top and the front need to be small. Oh, it keeps changing without me telling it to change. Alright, so that should work. Okay. Okay, then.
And he's 4 for 4 for famous last words today.
That should work. Dies immediately. Bam. There we go. Alright, so hydrogen tank. Attached. Yes, I'm going to build this thing on the ground. I dare you to stop me. Now I need to... okay, so the hydrogen engines. How large are these? Or the things what produce power via hydrogen. They're quite large if on a large grid. They're not too bad on a small grid.
A large battery on a small grid.
Yeah, they're not actually that bad. Could I place 2 of them on the back of this device? I could. Only one downside. If I match the side of the grid there, I could go like that. And like, I imagine like that. And then attach it to the tank via some conveyor tubes. And then that will produce a bunch of power for me. 500 kilowatts, which is cool. Neat. Neat. I mean, if I wanted to get really crazy, I could take this thing into space and then continue constructing it there, but I'm not gonna. Because working against gravity for reasons beyond my comprehension is fun for me.
You're a glutton for punishment.
So it
you're
would seem.
a bit of a masochist there, Doc. I thought we were kind of aware of that, though.
This is true. I like doing things the hard way. That's no, that's not. No, that's. There we go. Keep mashing buttons until we get it. That's how we do things down here at Evil Link. There we go. And there we go. All right, so from at least a starting standpoint, she works.
Does she make enough power?
She makes power and is attached to the tank. Now, riddle me this. Hydrogen thrusters.
Use hydrogen, not power.
Yeah, they are connected, though, directly to the tank or to a hydrogen generator.
They have to be plumbed in with conveyors at least.
Yeah, they have to be connected.
Do you have a hydrogen generator on your thing?
I have 2 hydrogen generators on this thing.
But they...
At the back.
Sorry, O2H2 crackers, I mean.
O2H2 crackers?
Do you have
That's
hydrogen
way
generator?
more important. No, not hydrogen generators.
No, because those are hydrogen generators on the back.
O2.
What are you asking for? Be specific. O2H2 generators I do not have.
The thing
you
that
need
processes
those.
ice.
You need
Okay,
those to
so-
turn it into hydrogen.
So the tank doesn't take straight
Ice? No.
ice.
No.
Okay. So now I know that. I did not know that before.
The good news, though, you can just slap O2 thing right here.
Yes, I can.
Just use a connector.
I'm just looking at it right now because yeah, it requires a large.
It actually has both small and large.
Yep. Now, did it have a small? No, it doesn't. Okay, so it's got one large on one side and two smalls on the other. So, hmm. I could slap another one there, but there's shit in the way. Now, will this thing that creates hydrogen, the O2H2 creator, Jobby,
Yeah.
will it draw ice directly from a container?
Yes.
Okay.
So, do you know about conveyor size limitations, Doc?
Conveyor size limitations.
Yes. The important difference between these large conveyor slots and the small conveyor slots.
No.
The vast majority of manufactured items will not pass through a conveyor system that uses small conveyor tubes.
Interesting.
So, say you tried to feed from your cockpit a tank into your O2 generator there, you'd be unable to do it because it doesn't travel through the small conveyors leaving your cockpit. However, all mined resources like ice, minerals, stone can travel through any size conveyor. So no worries about that. Are you trying to ram it over?
It's working though. Hooah!
Well, let's leave him to that. I'm going back over here.
Hooah! Alright, well. Let's get some gyros in here. Really? Yeah, alright. Cool. Cool. Alright. Okay, so far so good. Now, I'm pretty sure if I hop into this and I'm like...
Can he do it? Can he get the...
I can turn it because of the gyros.
I just heard an explosion.
I'm
I
good.
was about to say, so
It's
did
all
I.
right.
And you spin like a maniac.
Got it.
After he said, that should do it.
That should do it. Boom.
Spinning like a Beyblade.
Got it. I got it. All right, so let's take that off because we don't need the generators just yet. Let's have a look here. So we got this tank. It may behoove us to then instead, because this thing is like the hydrogen tank is practically a cube. To put an H2O2 generator in between the large tank or the large storage device and our hydrogen tank. That's not what I'm looking for. H2? H2O2 generator. H2O generator. Oh no, it is. It is what I'm looking for. Never mind. Ba-da-ba. Wow. Just like that. And then, if we wanted to attach this bad boy on here, we would need to use a... Wow! If it's on a large grid, it's very big. Hydrogen tanks can get quite large. It would seem. Is there any way to go from small to large tube? Like, is there a converter?
I'd call like the medium storage thing a converter, sort of, but
Oh, the medium storage container?
Have to connect up via storage, because I don't think there's an actual converter block.
Hmm. We turned it sideways. Yeah, it's still the same thing, so it's really just another series of small connectors I'd have to make, which is fine. I don't mind that.
Actually, what I did for this is I just doubled up the H2O2 generators.
Does that work?
Flipped one around.
And do they both then pull from like the storage box and convert?
Yeah.
Huh.
You can chain any number of things together, so long as the proper sized conveyor things are against other proper sized conveyor things.
Hmm. Oh yeah, is there a way, if you go into like the control panel of a ship and you access the drills, is there a way for you to like make it so that the drill does not keep anything it picks up?
Sorry, what was that?
Is there a way to make it so that the drills don't keep anything in their own personal tiny inventory systems?
They will automatically dump into a container.
Okay.
Until that container is full, then it will start.
Okay, I've been running into some
drills.
I've been running into some glitches with that then.
Although I think a sorter block might work, but I'm unsure.
Okay, so this will automatically pull ice if there is ice in the container, convert it to hydrogen, and then drop it off into the hydrogen tank, which looks like this, but we can't really attach it because it is leaning now too far in one direction. Ergo, we are going to need to get this thing up off the ground. Solving little mysteries here, that's what we're doing.
We here at Eve Incorporated, we are problem solvers. Often for problems we ourselves have made, but that's not relevant.
That's part of the job, man. It's kind of working, but not really. Okay, but then I can't. Oh no, I can. Do. There. So far, it's looking pretty good. Good. Let's get in under here. There you go. Bop, bop, bop. Bow. Alright. Yeah, Hydro Thrusts just needs an H2O2 generator somewhere and a conveyor. Yes. Technically, we don't need a tank if your generator can keep up.
Yeah, but a tank is good backup for when you forget you run out of ice.
You don't want to be plummeting out of space. Yeah, this thing's only got ion thrusters, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna modify it.
Okay, I was like, this isn't gonna work down here.
Oh, I know.
Actually, what I could do, is I could go like this because it's now separated, and we're gonna call this like Technovore Hydro Mark 1. Cool. Alright, neat. Can you paste things to a grid? Or does it require the hologram generator to do that?
Not tried it, but I don't think so.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna pick that up. And let's try something here. Can I attach you to this? Can I affix you in some fashion to this device, sir? No? You don't like that? Well, I mean, yes, Counter Saturn, we are problem solvers. It's just... Obviously, Doc needs to build a new ship now to push the one that he wants to move. you know. Like you do. Oh, cause see, like, that should work. It's having such a... being such a fuss about it.
What? A ship design and space engineers being fussy?
Say it ain't
No.
so.
Say it ain't so.
How do I change the blueprint? In a...
I do not know.
It is in the projector block menus, and it should be near the bottom of the list.
Send to assembler, send missing items, assembler list, show blueprint mods. That's grayed out for some reason. And the ability to use blueprints is also grayed out.
Oh, you need to turn it on. Now, press
Oh, there we
blueprints.
go. Now we do blueprint. Ow! Okay, cool. Ding. Copy to clipboard. Alright, so now is it? It is! Okay, but it's showing it at a bit of a distance. That's fine. Because if we go to this thing here, and we go to the projector thing, we can move its vertical offset. We can turn that down a little bit, and then have a look. Okay, maybe not that much. Gotta go
Actually,
down
just need to move it forward a little bit so then it connects up. Hang on.
So if
There you
we... Oh, you got it?
Took the bit off.
Oh. Ha!
Got
Okay,
it.
good. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Oh, did you... Are you already... Okay, you're already doing that thing. Alright, cool. That's fine. Yep, I'm just gonna... No, don't crouch. Stop crouching. There we go.
Only show billable, so nothing will fall off.
Yay! Yeah, you can definitely build around a thing if you're not careful. Alright, cool. Now, is that it? Is it...
That should be it.
Okay, I gotta access it via the control thing. But let's double check. If we go to that... Complete! Yep, okay, so there's no more blocks on this that I did not already place somewhere. Oh! It's right on that. Beans! Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We can go like this.
Just build scaffolding.
Ooh,
There you go.
There.
Doc.
Ah! Oh, nice! Where'd you get this one from? Damn.
I just made it.
Like, just now, while I was putting together a cockpit, you made an entire ship that's fully functional?
Okay, from the time
I don't
you've
believe you.
been-
That's horseshit.
I've been building since the time you started.
Okay. But still, I'm like, I've done my cockpit. Like, I've built a fully functional hydrogen ship. I'm like, uh-huh. Okay. From scratch. Entirely designed by me and no other people. Alright, now... I gotta turn this. There we go. Does that connect? It does! Ha ha! Yes, no, I can still connect a network then of tubes to the thrusters from this tank.
Yep.
Now, are hydrogen thrusters stronger? As strong?
I think they're one of the strongest of the three.
Yeah, because they need like juice in order to function.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
really
one of
enjoy
those-
the-
No, I think because that just balances out because you need a thing for them to run.
Yeah.
I like the landing gear on this one.
Or the grasshopper legs.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's from the landing gear mod that we have, but it was correct that like the landing gear doesn't, when you use it like and you retract it up, that hitbox is still active.
It's just aesthetics.
Yeah, it's literally just an aesthetic thing. Doc is a problem solver if only half of his problems weren't self-made. Shut the fuck up. Now, what's nice about these, though, is that the actual thruster itself is only one block. So it's relatively easy, I think, to, like, build these into a circuit in order to create, like, ample thrust in each direction. Another question is,
Yep.
could you build a large thruster? Ooh. Now, here's another question. This is very technically connected to the same system as the hydrogen and the generator. Does it work?
Yep.
Needs to be plumbed in.
It doesn't need to have
So
a
long as-
direct access, though, right?
Doesn't need direct access. It just needs the wiring.
It just needs to be somewhere within the connected system.
Yes. It's on the grid. It's going to function. It just needs to draw the hydrogen from somewhere.
I feel like I could put 4 large hydrogen thrusters to give me that, like, backwards movement if I need it in that space, but at the same time...
That is going to be a big drain on the ice.
Uh-huh.
Screw you guys, I'm going to space.
Have fun in space!
Bye.
But it's like using that same like
Like-
real estate on the system. I could put in several smaller thrusters
Yeah.
to
Like,
give
you
me
would-
the same.
The
sort
big
of
ones
stuff.
for lift, the small ones for maneuverability.
I mean, hell, I
Yep.
could put some on the fucking this thing for like the side to side because
Yeah.
like
And the one that's connected
Right
there
there.
would work because it's plumbed into the tank.
yeah, it's large to large connectors.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we got ourselves Quad has rated us with a party of 6. Hey, Quad, what's going on? We're making stuff with hydrogen. I have not worked with hydrogen ever in this system. It is
Hey,
a
Quad.
completely new
You're
concept.
doing great.
Thank you for the pity compliment. You're doing great. It's so
No, you really are.
it's so good. You're doing so good. Oh.
Because for one thing, this ain't a box.
So far, I mean, it will be in a bit, because everything I design is a functional rectangle. I don't make stuff so far that is like aesthetically pleasing. Oh, Luddieard's here. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, he's in the voice chat.
Sorry, I was focused on the building. No, don't worry about it. Here, I'll drop. If you're in the waiting room, I'll drag you in. Is that Jordan? Is that Luddieard?
Yeah, it should be.
What's up?
Hello.
Let's see.
Awkward silence.
That's okay.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hey, friend.
Hello. I made a thing.
I see that. It's really cool.
How far up does constitute space, by the way?
When you stop experiencing gravity.
Yeah. So
Ah.
I put atmospheric thruster so you can get up to space, and then hydrogen that can allow space.
Ooh.
Yeah. The thrusters will get you up so far, so then use the hydrogen for the rest.
Exactly. And that way you don't blow through your hydrogen all the way up to space, and then you're fucked up there.
That's why you have a space station for refill.
Well, ideally, yes.
I'm gonna strand myself in space.
It's gonna be a rescue mission.
Oh yeah, this is get ready for the rescue mission of the century, ladies and gentlemen.
Mothership is on
20
standby.
clicks out, and I am just at 0.24 gravity.
Yeah, because I don't want it to go.
Yeah, a bit further.
So if I go like to 8, and I go like this, right? Yeah, because the large thrusters are 3x3, whereas the small thrusters I can build in a 2x2 circuit. Like that. Boop.
Yep.
I built mine basically like a space big rig because I feel like all I need was mostly engines and a little bit of basically a tank for gas, and then I've got a connector on the back that would then connect to cargo pods and stuff for hauling shit into and out of Smidia.
Yeah, it's a Doc's rescue ship.
Yes.
Use the landers.
For when I am ultimately
Forgetful.
lost in space.
Inevitably.
Inevitably,
Yeah.
that's the word. that's the one.
Yeah, so I'll come over, attach the landing gear to your hull, and then I'll bring you back to where you can breathe again.
Then drag me back to the. Well, that's the thing, is that one of the reasons why also I've chosen this map is that out here there is a huge ass lake of ice that we can use.
Yes.
That I can use to either manually grab a bunch and bring it in over here, and or use this to then gather a bunch of ice and then explore with it.
Oh shit, there it is.
And see, now there's another. There in. No, I don't want those. I want these. Boop, 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 boop. There we go.
So, since we're in creative, the Shift 10 menu's also good for
Oh, yeah,
components.
Shift 10's good for what? Oh, components. Oh, neat.
Yeah.
I did not know that was a thing. Huh.
Shift 10, Alt 10, that sort of thing.
There we go.
The admin stuff.
Gotta love that admin stuff. Speaking of which, I might need to switch it back over to daytime again in just a quick second. Alright, so those are...
Oh, is it
what's it?
nighttime?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
Get in there.
14, 16 small thrusters. Is that enough?
Yeah.
Is 4 small thrusters giving you more power than 1 large thruster? Because
But here's
real
the thing,
estate-wise, like... Because real estate-wise, this takes up 4 squares, whereas the large thruster takes up 9. It's a 3x3.
It's going to give you enough, because this is a minor, so you're not going to be running that quickly anyway.
Yeah, we're not gonna be, we don't want to go fast. We're not Sonic. We don't
So-
gotta go fast. We just need...
It's going to give you enough, and right now, the only thing we need to worry about is the gravity down. So,
Yep. I could put like a big old pooper on the back. Look at that. Be like goosh.
Oh, nice.
What? My poop comment?
I got to space,
Yeah.
and the first asteroid I find
Yeah.
is one with an ice deposit.
Nice.
Nice.
A lot of rocks in space have ice in it, I'm told.
they are common.
And that's why one of the
But,
people
like-
were like, if you have hydrogen-based things, like, or you, well, I mean, if you're starting in space, you need ice in order to produce, like, air for yourself. So if you don't want everybody suddenly dying of, like, fucking suffocation out in space,
Yeah.
you don't want everyone asphyxiating, then you want to have
Yeah.
a system in place.
Most asteroids will have ice, some won't.
Ah. Even so, you should be able to build like a rudimentary miner with ion thrusters, like drift over, grab some stuff, even just like without using a miner, just using a drill, like grab some ice, bring it over, and install it. Now, see now, what are you doing? Or Pat, what are you doing? I know, that's a thing I need to do.
Committing.
Stop it. I know I have to. Just let me.
I'm helping.
Let me figure it out. let me. I gotta learn.
Yep.
Now,
Roger that.
sorry.
That's alright.
So it's like you.
I'm just giddy.
I am 35 clicks away from you.
If I put a connector on the bottom of this thing here, like on the bottom of the hydrogen tank, would it still be able to grab things out of the like main container?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
But it's-
if I put the connector here instead of on the actual box itself.
Yeah, that would work. Just with whatever's using the what is allowed with the small tubes.
Yeah. Yes, yes. So yeah, let's get a connector. Let's have a look at where the connector can go. So if we put the... Like, if I put this here, that's not going to work, right? Because it's a large connector on the back of the thing.
Yeah, that won't work.
And it will not work because it's attached to the wrong jobby. However, if I remove this, I know you're fussy. I know the gyros are just going to tumble out. It's fine. It's fine. Don't panic. We're going to have to put this in, but it's going to need to be oriented in a different way. Actually, can we just turn... I'm going to turn that off. So we're attached now. We don't have to worry about it. Actually, speaking of which, why don't we put the gyros in, but we'll put them in such a way that they won't have to worry about being attached to the container. So if the container gets damaged, we don't lose all our fucking gyros. So we'll take a large container. Alright, so the large container is going to need a large thing facing backwards, and a large thing facing down, and small up and forwards, right? No, because if we have that connecting to everything, then it doesn't need to connect to the cockpit. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so yes.
I put a couple of guns on my thing just in case someone tries to mess with me while you're shipping.
That works.
I've got one up front called the Intimidator, which probably won't work very well. And then I've got one on the back pointing behind, which I call the Coward Cannon. So when you're running away from people, you can still...
Okay, so there's... Oh no, this one's just got large connectors on all sides. It doesn't... So let's even see if this is a thing, because we need small, small, large, large. Is there an orientation where that works? Small, small,
Well,
small.
ignoring the top, if you have it like it was before and just rotate it down.
Yeah. Okay, so is that gonna work? No, because that's large on top and small bottom though.
Yeah.
So if I had it facing the other way, it would have been perfect. But alas. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go like this. Nope. We're gonna go like that. I meant. There we go. Now I can see. What about like that? No. So it needs to be large and back in the bottom, small in the front and top.
I don't think there's an orientation for that,
Okay, so
but
large, small. But oh, hold on. I think we might have. Which button did I just push? So now that's. God, if any of this made any sense. Like the orientation for it is like page up, page down, insert, delete, home, and end. And
Yeah.
it changes which direction it turns it depending on which way you're facing. Somebody somewhere thought that was intuitive.
and somebody somewhere was
Yeah,
wrong.
I'm gonna kick that person in the fucking junk. God damn it. There we go. Okay. Okay, what about that? Because then that's good small. God damn it. Okay, hold on. And no, because then that's a problem. The orientation of this thing is absolutely absurd. Okay, so it's got 3, I think, large connectors, and then 3 small connectors. And that's how it goes. It goes like so. So if I wanted large back and down and small that in that way... Yeah, there is no orientation for that. That being said, as long as the drills are connected to the top of the box, then the connection to the back of the cockpit's not necessary. So, like, those don't need to be there. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And there's no real connectors on the sides of the cockpit, so if I wanted anything to be accessible from the cockpit, then I'd need to put some... whatever. It's not that important.
It's a Mark 1.
Yeah, like, it's not important to be able to access shit from there, so who fucking cares? Alright, so if that's like that, then I want to turn it that way, and then attach. So, small connector, yes. Large connector, yes. And then large connector, yes. There. Done and done. Yeesh. Alright, so now I've got, like, all that little space in there. Just gonna put that in. There we go. Bingo bongo. Alright. It's not a terrible place for that to be.
For a blue and pure world.
What? For a blue and pure world?
That was a Gundam quote.
Oh. Cool. Sorry. I could put 2 large thrusters on the side to side. Just to give it that like big boost on the side to side. I would just need to be extraordinarily careful. No, because even then, like, check this out. If I build out 1 block, because I can really only build out 1 block, maybe like even more like half a block from around these drills, right? Like, these drills technically will drill out a thing, and they can't go beyond that. So if I want this thing to be able to go flush into a spot without bumping into shit on the sides, and still be able to armor most of its stuff, then the thrusters on the front are within a clear zone. The thruster on the back is fine.
Yeah.
The ones on the side...
It depends on how much stone you want to collect and how much you don't care. Do you understand what I'm talking about, Doc?
No. What do you mean?
Yeah. Okay, so you saw my miner that I made?
Yeah.
That is significantly wider than its singular drill.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
With its drill, I went straight into a rock face without problems.
Okay.
But I was using the terrain clearing mode, which opens up a massive hole.
Oh,
and then when I got to the ice deposit, I'm just like, oh, I'll just create a larger area by shifting around slightly in here, and then I can just dig into the ice properly. Yes, Quad, it's a Gundam Seed thing. The whole, normal humans committing suicide for their blue and pure world.
Jesus. Boy, those guys knew how to party.
Gundam Seed got weird.
I believe it. Does the bottom of it have a large thing? No, the bottom of it has nothing. God damn it. God damn it, SpongeBob. Nope. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted either. There we go. Here we go. So we'll slap a couple of those on. And then I could... fucking... Yeah, that'll need
Coming
to be...
back as fast as I can.
They'll need to be there, they'll need to be there.
I'm most likely gonna plummet into the ground
Nice.
like a rock.
Nice!
Well, listen out for it. Try and miss at the base.
I'm actually trying to hit the base.
Oh,
Just don't hit it fast.
Easier said than done.
Slowly crashing is also known as landing, and it's okay.
try
My
and
ship
miss
is in a
the
crater out in the
constructs.
woods.
Please don't crash into the thing I'm working on. I'll be very cross.
You should be able to see me approaching.
Yes, that doesn't... I can't fly yet. That doesn't fix the problem if you crash into me.
I'm only like 7 clicks away.
It's not in range. 7 clicks is in range.
Well, I can detect you guys, so
Yeah, we're not seeing
the planet is moving itself out of my way. I don't like it.
it. I don't like this. This is bad. Yeah, I don't have to give a shit about that.
3 clicks.
Oh, you're in range now.
Could go over that, and I could...
Aim for the terawatt.
Don't
Don't
do that.
aim for the terawatt.
I would like to ask you cordially to not crash your shit into me. I'm still working on stuff. Oh, yep, here he comes.
And
Oh! Surprisingly, the armor saved you. That's a lot of ice. Whatever your container was, it blew.
well, that was my hydrogen generator. Or hydrogen container.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, the container just blew right out. Jesus.
I was wondering why it wasn't wanting to take off anymore.
Well, there's your problem.
So then if we go into here, connector cockpit, drills, hydrogen tank, large cargo.
How did I turn it over? My gyros were all attached to the.
There you go.
I have no gyros anymore.
If I try to do a clearance across that way,
Oh dear.
I'm gonna be good for covering up all of that stuff, but I'm not gonna have any room or space to put in thrusters on the sides or bottom. At least not if I use large ones. Large ones won't work. But I mean, other than thrusters, this is pretty much the ship. It's got the drills, it's got all the connector tubes, it's got the tank, the generators, the thing that turns the ice into hydrogen, tank for the hydrogen, and then the thrusters.
Save and take for a test drive, Doc.
Well, I just got to put the rest of the thrusters on, because she's not gonna fly like this, but soon. Now, if I fucking...
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go. There we go.
I
one's
see a
connected.
distinct lack of thrusters. That's important.
Yeah, there's a lack of thrusters, but we'll make it work.
There's
It's all
stuff to
good.
make you go forwards, stuff to make you go sideways.
Yep. That's
Nothing to stop you from going.
It's not enough. We need other things.
We need more.
We need more than that. Okay, so here's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
This thruster that's attached to the large connector on the side is not able to pull hydrogen. Because it can't pull it through the circuit directly through the container. It has to be connected directly to the hydrogen tank.
I don't think the container is the right orientation. I think it's small and big for the...
No, it's not. It's big on big. It needs a direct connection to the hydrogen tanks. Same thing with the thrusters at the front. You will notice the thrusters at the front are not getting any hydrogen.
Is your container networked in?
No, I think it's...
It is.
Small.
It's connected via the top.
No, it's not.
Yeah, see? The top here connects into where the drills are, and, and
that's
that's a series of connections.
Between the...
Yeah, you see none of the drills
between the
front
hydrogen
are plugged,
generator.
right? It's not plugged into the hydrogen generator.
Wrong orientation, Doc.
The plug-in stops here.
It was large to large, and then small on the top.
It wasn't large to large.
For
The
God's
large
sake.
was two sides in the bottom.
Oh my God. This fucking box. There. Small, and then yes, so it's large there, but it's oriented wrong. Because of course it is.
Well, okay, you only have 3 large, Doc.
No,
So
you
you're
get
not-
with
you're-
a
you have to
cube you
choose
get 3 large and you get 3 small.
Yes. You have to choose between the connector here, the connector on the bottom, and the thrusters on either side. You don't get to have 4 things.
I know, it's stupid. Okay, so that should work. So there's large on there, and then large facing the cockpit. But again, it's the wrong fucking orientation. It's off by a bit.
Do you want to move the connector back to over here?
I do not.
So
He's gonna make this work, damn it.
That's wrong again.
Okay.
Okay, what is happening here? Okay, there we go. I have to look at it from the bottom. Nope, that's wrong. Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. There. That should work.
No. Not if you want thrusters on the large thrusters on the sides.
No, I don't want large thrusters on the sides.
Okay.
They stick out too much.
Then you've had
There we go.
the right orientation a few times.
I got it. Well, it was oriented correctly, but it was like shifted 1 block too far in one direction or another.
Ah, we have thrusters on the front now, so
Yes.
the
so
hydrogen flows.
It's been reconnected to the
works.
system, for God's sake. But yeah, if I put large thrusters on the sides, they actually stick out too far for me to make this like a flush tube, more or less.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a flush tube.
No, but I want it to be a flush tube.
Doc and his flush tubes.
Yep. Me and my flush tubes. Alright, now let's
Man likes to
get
be like,
the connector reinstalled. Good. Alright. Alright. God knows this thing ain't gonna work any other way. Okay. So then now. And see, this is interesting because you have to actually, like, run fuel lines and stuff for these. So this is, like...
Yeah.
Curious to say the least. And yeah, my game is like, tanking graphics hard right now. There we go. So just proof of concept, that could go there. I don't know if 9 small thrusters on each side is enough. because I have no idea what the weight is like for these things. I know that I probably want to spread them out a bit more. If I wanted to be smart about it, I could spread them out. Then that way, I'll have, like, I can put armor and stuff like that around them, and it'll make a smaller chance for, if I bump into something, that it's going to tear into my thrusters and cause damage.
So, mine, which is kind of bulky, only has, like, 4 downward thrusters, and it achieves flight fairly well.
Yeah?
Yeah. I should probably have more than 4. Oh, no, I do have more than 4. What the hell's it saying I only have 4? Ah!
What the hell, man? And then I'm gonna have to armor it up. But let's kind of figure out where we're gonna put stuff. So we got side to side, we got forward and back. We just need up and down thrusters. And we're good to disconnect it and kind of fly it around and see how she feels.
See if she hovers, back it up, and then see what happens.
Yeah. And if she does, then we could be like, good, that works, and then move on to the next part.
And if she doesn't, then we're back to the drawing board.
Oh, hell yes. And what a drawing board she is! Now let's go to this connector. Let's like a tube down, and then I could build like a system here. I could build a series of 9 of them facing down, though that does ask the question if that would be enough. And yes, it does sit well outside of where we want here. Because then that would be sitting inside. We don't want that. It's Raktai says it's fine to admit that Santa is dead. What? Also, who's going to set Doc to Mars on the day of someone's birthday? I'm going to bed. Good night all. Good night, Doc. I wish you could stay longer. I wish you could stay longer too, Cameron. I hope you have yourself a good snooze. Eat a child, but fucking school is a bitch. I might. Good. Oh, it was oriented correctly, but the connector was off to the side of it much, yeah. I can turn flesh tube into something dirty really fast, which means that either it's slow to catch it or faster than the duck. I really hate one of my classes, and I low-key don't want to sleep, so I don't have to go to that class. Well, I mean, you still have to go to the class whether or not you sleep. It's just whether or not you'll be tired when you get there. So, that's your call on that one. Ooh, wait a minute. Hang the frig on. If I remove those parts and again set armor in on those slots, I could put this here as long as I found a way to connect it to the rest of the system. Don't you sass me. Don't you fucking... There. And then we just put in like a tube, and then we put in like a turny tube, and then we can put in like another turny tube. Hold on, there we go. Yeah. Boom. Bug out.
Hooray.
And there we go. We have a large thruster now, one large thruster instead of like a pile of small ones, and it has the same clearance as this. My only fear is that in an attempt to connect to something, I might accidentally sit on the thruster. So, note to self, put a camera down here. All right, so we have up, we've got left and right, we got forward and back. We just need a few down thrusters, and we're good to run a test. But where's Daddy gonna put his down thrusters? I could put them like here, but that's not a... Oh, it has to go on a connector, so it at the very least needs to be seated in such a way that it has access. We can't put it like there, because then it'll be breaching clearance. We don't want to do that. We could put like a series there and there. We just need to build a connection and build them up. Yeah. Alright. So let's go like this. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, good. Pipe it up. And then literally just fucking slam these stupid things in. Just like that. Bap, 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 bap. Wow. If we want to get like artsy, we'll do it later. Despite what people think, I am not an artist.
Lies and slander.
Now, moment of truth. Disconnect. It's holding.
And back up.
Bring that back over there. Let's get rid of those. Okay. It's not only holding, it's looking pretty cool. All right. Let's hop on in. Push you. Push you. Oh yeah, no, she's got pretty stellar movement. I mean, I could stand to put a few more small thrusters on the back. Yep. Small. I was like, I could be a real asshole and put a bunch of big thrusters on the back, but no. I can like put a bunch of small thrusters around the back. But so far, it's functional. So let's come on out and let's save. Where is it? Where's the Control B? Here it is. Boop. Vehicle projector, they're calling it. Really?
That's what it was connected to.
We're gonna go into here. We're gonna be like, grab that. Bing. Okay. We're gonna come down to this thing. We're gonna rename you that. Yes, I want you to overwrite the other embarrassing thing that I made. Thank you. We're gonna remove this. Oh god! No. Stop that. We're gonna take you. We're gonna get rid of you for just a quick moment. Then we're gonna grab you, copy to clipboard, and we're gonna be like, boop. And there it is. She holds. All right. Oh my. What's this? Now, if I say wanted to add in another series of downward thrusters around the large thruster to give it a little extra push, a little extra pizzazz here and there, I could try. But I can't do it while it's like this, because that would cause it to fall out of the sky and explode. So let's not do... Hey, stop that. Stop shooting lasers at me. You will make this thing explode, please.
That's what we're here for. That's what we're waiting.
All right. Shoot the tank.
But I should wait for it to do it itself.
Yeah, I don't have to blow up Doc's ship. Doc's gonna blow it up just fine in a minute. Just give it a minute. Oh, man. What is this over here?
Oh, this is because I fucked up and I didn't put enough power in my ship, so it kind of drove itself into the ground. I needed to lift it up to get under it. So I made like a piston landing gear sort of thing, so I can lift it.
Cool. That's quite clever, actually. I'm quite impressed. Let's go tools. Let's put that there.
You should see the thing I made yesterday. I made like a mobile drilling platform. Do you want to see it?
Sure. I'm just gonna grab some. I'm just gonna
It's a
grab some
little
ice
bit-
and see if this works.
Sure. It's a bit big, so give it a sec. It's not very high point blank.
I like how the game's like, this is ice. I'm like, yeah.
I gotta work on that suspension. That was way too bouncy.
Okay. All right. So, one large thruster is not enough. However, come on, you! Up you get! Up you get! The series of small thrusters is definitely enough. Things I've learned today. Is 9 thrusters enough? No. Okay. We may need to add some more to the sides to ensure that it maintains flight. We can add another block of them to the sides near the back where the tank is. Let's have a look at our inventory. Large container. Oh, that's because our large container filled right the fuck up. Did I already have, like, a lot of ice in there?
Shouldn't have.
Alright, well, if I... Yeah, if you could, be a friend. Actually, you know
Yeah.
what? I can do it. I should learn how to do this kind of thing. Just kind of go into here and just, like, let's just take all that ice out of the large. Why can I not? Why not? This is connected to it. I should be able to access it. Give me the thing. Are you not connected to the rest of the ship properly? What's wrong with you?
I'm disappointed by all of the turrets in the game.
There we go. Why are you disappointed? Cockpit,
Because they don't
drills.
fire very fast. Because they're kind of pathetic. Really?
Hmm.
That's a big thing.
Oh, it was because the connector was damaged.
Oh!
You landed a bit too hard there.
I did. Okay, so it was non-functional. That's alright. I managed to pull all the extra ice out, though. But for the sake of testing, we're going to just... Oh, the H2O2 generator should have ice.
That's what the tank's for when you do stuff like that.
And then the hydrogen tank is at 0 and can't take ice.
Yep, the hydrogen tank does not take ice itself.
Okay. And it'll just do it automatically, though. It'll just pull stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll do it auto.
Alright. Okay, so far so good.
In comes the mining rig.
I'm hearing a lot of explosions.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
This time I swear it's not my fault.
No. It's Jordan.
Oh, yeah, no, Jordan's coming in. Got that big old box. And so this is an auto miner via pistons, eh?
Yeah, I broke a part off getting it down the mountain, so the fact that it even rolled onto the ice is...
Ah,
The power of creative.
Let's see if I can remember how this works.
How hard is it to build with pistons?
It's more setting up the control scheme that's tricky. This thing has 7 buttons just to get this whole thing to turn on. I'm sure it could be done easier, but that's how I've kind of got it set up custom.
Damn. Yeah, I think there's
Okay,
like
so I've
scripts you
got
can
3
run
going
that'll, like,
down.
have it do stuff.
Oh yeah. So each piston starts off as 2 blocks high, roughly, and then extend to about 6 each. From there,
wow.
once these, I've got them set up to go a certain speed, so I don't blow my driller oil.
Okay.
So once they've reached the maximum depth, I then have like secondary beta piston already extended by default, which I then contract, which will then push down another 6.
Oh, that one there. That will then, yeah,
Yes.
drop it down another bit for it to continue digging. It goes down quite a ways, this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already hitting the stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already gone right through the ice. It's already into the stone. And then once it's done doing that one dig, you can draw it up, move it forward slightly, and then put it down. And because it's on wheels,
Exactly.
you could, like, attach a series of, like, fabricators or refineries and stuff like that to the system.
Yeah, and the fun part about this is if you go and check out the I don't like how it's shaking around a lot. No.
I'm just fixing stuff in the back. Is that making it shake?
Didn't. Either way, if you check out the cargo container, it'll show how much stuff I pulled out of the ground just from that one pull alone.
Alright, let's have a look here. Oh yeah, that's almost 1,000,000 kilos of stone. Or 1,000, almost 1,000 kilos of stone. 145 kilos of iron. Or, sorry, 145K,
Yeah.
so 145,000 kilograms. And so, yeah, nearly 1,000,000
Yeah.
kilograms of stone. That much that. And then
Yeah,
the ice as well is also being pulled. But it's not, like, the ice is going into all of the drill's personal inventory spaces. It's not going into the large container.
Yeah, because it's full.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
I mean, you could attach a bunch more, like, large cargo containers to a system like this, and then just drive it
Yeah.
back to base whenever you're ready.
well, that's the thing. It's more of a proof of concept than
Yeah. It's just like, it can be done, and then you could build off of this frame and add to it. So, like, you put more storage in, you could put in more, like refineries if you really wanted to beef it up like crazy, and then just, like, run this out to the field and have it gathering materials and refining it while it's out there. Probably gonna need a lot of batteries,
Yeah.
too, now that I think about it.
Well, I don't know, because you need significantly less power to do wheels than you do need to do engines.
True,
So
yeah.
maybe
Fighting
35
gravity is
tops.
not as big a problem. Forgot I just left this up here. She's still running.
I just need to work on the suspension a bit more, because it's literally like barely riding the ground, which is a problem.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's the weight of the 1,000 tons of material that's pulled into the ground.
Fuck. There we go, and we can add in then 3 more thrusters on there. And 3 more thrusters on there. Not you, not you, you. There we go. Now, for the bottom, I'm gonna have to replace a bunch of these blocks with other kinds of blocks. So oh wait, no, because it's connected on both sides, I can disconnect one side and it will not become an issue immediately. There we go.
Just shortly after the fact, it'll be an issue.
Yep. Pretty much.
Okay, that's in par for course.
There we go. And then we should be able to replace that with those. Put some of these in. Put some of those in. Alright, so then, if I'm double checking this, she's still got pretty much a full-ass thing of ice. And the hydrogen generator, also still very full of ice. So this is at its maximum capacity that it can carry. Okay. Oh, wow, the camera is pulled out so far. Alright. And I go upright like so. How we doing?
Cameron-chan.
Ooh,
Cameron-chan,
she's-
don't betray Doc, senpai.
Yeah, do not betray me. She's holding.
Just about.
Yep.
They look like they're at max.
Oh, yeah?
Can you actually...
Oh, yeah, look at that. They are struggling.
Can you
So-
actually move up?
I can.
Ooh, just about.
So at max weight, I am still able to move. I probably, of course, still want to put in, like, 1 or 2 extras just for safety, before we start covering her in armor. I could run that line of thrusters across the bottom, probably further a bit to the back and front, but otherwise, for all intents and purposes, it is holding. This is good. This is very good. You did doing a dance up there?
Dance of victory. It
Oh.
works.
It works. It is functional. So just for safety, we're gonna go bing, bang, bong.
Buzz the base. Whoosh.
There we go. We'll just throw those on there. There we go. Alright, good.
Where are you right now,
So
Doc?
when we do an armor coating, we should be able to go just over those, and it should be alright. I am, if you go to the edge of the ice lake and you go up, I am way up in the fucking air.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah. Please don't shoot this thing. I haven't saved it yet. I've made a bunch of additions and modifications to it.
Oh, I've got the back
I
up.
have no bullets on anymore. I found them disappointing.
These bullets disappoint me.
They just didn't match the Super Omega laser. It's just not the same.
Super Omega.
The
Wait,
shield fucker.
where are you? Where is it? Oh, there you are. Oh, and there's your drill. Yeah.
Blue.
Oh, I like that. It's a blue, and it's got like that digital camo look to it. Very
Yep,
cool.
That's literally what the pattern is called.
Yeah. Very neat. Cool, 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 cool.
She's a bit of a tubby vessel, but she works.
Such as it is. She's a bit tubby, but she works. Evil Incorporated. Alright. So I think we've got enough for there and there. I think, yeah, because no more is going to fit in on that area. So we're just going to basically have to say that that's good. And call it an afternoon. Yeah, like 12 small thrusters should be enough on the top to stop it from going crazy, as long as we keep it oriented in the correct direction. Because we've got 12 and then a large thruster at the bottom that's like really struggling to keep it going. Yeah, we don't really have a lot more spots that we could put those in. But at full capacity, She runs.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
I'm now currently putting patterns in her paint.
What are you doing?
Ooh.
Oh, on yours. Okay. I was like, do not disco paint my ship, please.
You do something once, and they never let you live it down.
Not me.
Of course not.
Do you know me? Like one of those
Mr.
vengeful,
Oldbrook.
hateful people I know. Alright, now, time to slap some armor on it and hope that she holds. Please, for the love
Oh
of
man,
God.
that's so much better. Just some inconsistencies to the deep blue, or to the.
What she got? Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice. How do you paint the spots that are already there?
I have it set to middle mouse button
Oh, okay. So there is like a
that I can
control for it.
repaint.
Nope, that's wrong. That's also wrong. What are you doing? What do you? There you go.
But it just adds some much needed variation to
To the design.
the hull.
Yeah, I feel that. Oh yeah, no, I can put like a thing in there. That'll work out just fine. Will you? Thank you. Ding. Ding. There, and then we can put in on the corners. Bop. 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 There we go. Okay, and then I can build out armor from that. Everything's gotta be flush in to that. Alright. Okay. For all intents and purposes, this should work. Nope. That's
Doc
bad.
wonders why things go wrong with his designs.
Why?
How many times have you pulled a this should work
This should work.
today? But the thing is,
To be
you
fair,
have found more variations of that today than I have heard in years.
yeah, but to be fair, today they have worked.
That's right. For all the times it doesn't work, it only takes one time for it to work for me to be right. And that's all that matters. Is it works. That's all we
Somehow.
want.
But
Somehow, somewhere.
this just shows you're learning.
That's right. We're slowly picking up on little tiny mistakes. We're getting it as we're going. But this is good. So far, this is a good design. Oh, camera! Right, I forgot. I gotta find a spot for the camera on the bottom. Can't go there. There's too much thrust.
It can go here.
Like, oop. Like right there. Put it like right there. Let's go camera. Let's grab one of those. Let's slap it right there. Boop. There we go. And we can build the armor around it, and we just know that that spot is the spot that needs to be not covered or bothered. We should be good. Bingo bongo. Now there's like one that's like a block, but it's got like one corner. This is what I'm looking for. Kinda. Yeah, look at that. Ah. The French.
Hey, good doctor.
Yes.
Are you looking for expert opinions in any way, shape, or form?
Oh, opinions I will accept.
The reason I'm saying expert opinions is because Good Foul Play Chicken is the gaming channels and has made note that they would be quite willing to offer critique. If you
Oh,
were
yeah.
interested.
Only critique, yeah. Your conveyor setup is going to be performance heavy because Keen Code sucks. Long story. Not something to worry about until you've played a while, but every full-size conveyor block calculates all attached points, constantly. So interconnected conveyor tubes are laggier than one-way connections. Yes, I fully agree, but they only have straight tubes and then bends. They don't have, like, a T-junction or anything else like that put in, so if I want to build blocks like these, then I have to do it with the interconnected block pieces if I want it all to be compact. These pipes I've got with, straights and corners, but these areas here I'm having to do with, the boxes on them because I can't really do it another way. Otherwise, a hundo P I would, because I hate it. Let's get into regular size blocks. There we go. Bop, bop.
Well, there are ways to minimize. I think you are actually seriously over-thrusted.
Oh no, this on max weight, this is only just enough. Like I could maybe lose. Fuck, well, great, cool. Incoming. Watch yourselves.
I'm sorry. I feel like that's my fault. Did it just all break?
Yep. Instead of removing a block, it removed the containment, and then the thing just, launched itself. Because the containment thing was gone, it, glitched up a huge block of ice that was inside its inventory, and then shot all over the place.
Oh dear. There you go.
Yeah, well.
Posted again.
I got it. Hold on.
So I found a huge flaw in my giant rover plan is that I can't get back off the ice sheet because I can't get.
Oh, you can't get off the ice sheet?
I'm trying to make the mountains or climb up the not as steep hills, but it's not working.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, dude, is there not a?
I'm looking right at it, and it's like, no.
Make one for small ships. Oh no.
Whoa. Land it, land it, land it.
No, that's not
Land
what
it.
I want.
I'm not gonna land it.
Oh dear. Ooh.
Landed it.
That's gotta be a
That
9.5.
doesn't work anymore. So, okay.
Tell me someone saw that.
There we go.
Put you back where you started, you're not up the hill.
Alright. Again. Let's try it again.
One more time.
Okay. Looking right at it. There we go. Alright. It looks cool too, so fuck it. Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah. Just wait until he discovers auto miner scripts. I mean, I've heard of auto miners that we can, create tiny little ion thrustered, bots that would go and gather resources from us whenever we're not online and stuff like that, but as of yet, I have not even gotten into scripts. Quad, one of the guys that runs with us, he introduced me to scripts to create articulated engines yesterday, and that is the most we've gotten into thus far. We didn't get a
Yeah.
whole lot crazier than that.
I've been kind of grabbing the stuff that he's been recommending, and most of it's pretty good actually.
Yeah, it's
They're not
it's
invasive; they just kind of are really interesting.
bad. Yeah. I guess not
Who's
bad
firing
stuff.
bullets?
That'll be me. I'd get clear.
These need to be other shapes, so we're not going to put those on yet.
Shoot me down. Warpath. Haha! Okay, stop shooting me. Okay, you can stop now, thank you.
It just there. Alright, so we're just filling in the dead space right now, and then we'll save it again, and then we'll get into things like where we're gonna put stuff and how we're gonna make the outside look nice. There we go. Okay, actually, cool guy who's in the chat who knows this stuff. How do you, like, change the paint on a block that already exists? Like, if I'm looking at a block and I want to change the paint on it, like, what's the...
Select a different paint, and then you press the middle mouse button looking at it.
Well, you said you
have to
set
have-
it to that. I don't know if, like, is that the default?
That is what the standard, that's the default setup.
Oh,
yes.
okay, cool. Dope. Alright, sweet.
It's if you have a tool that doesn't work, you have to have your the block in your hand. So
Right,
like the armor.
Yeah.
Because if you do it with like a grinder or a welder or whatever, it doesn't.
Copy that. Oh, don't fuss. Come on. You can't build there. It's no good. Can't do it. Shut up. Me. I'll pretty this thing up later. So it's not so much of a block. But is what I do. The Borg were right. Cubes are efficient.
I thought spheres were the most efficient in 0G. Is that
Yes,
wrong?
no, maybe.
Am I wrong?
In 0G, sphere is the natural shape that a lot of unobstructed molecules will take, because that
Right,
is
that
the
makes
shape
sense.
to which gravity adheres. So in a sense, yes.
But in a functional sense, also no.
But yeah, I was gonna say, like, in a
Well, yeah.
in a sense that is functional. With regards to how our technology is generally designed, no. A sphere doesn't work very well because we literally have to cut corners in order to make it work. Get out of here. There we go.
So,
Now she's got a lot of
because you
armor.
were shooting the cockpit, it seems to think there should be bullet holes. Except the cockpit took no damage, so there shouldn't be bullet cracks, and I'm kind of annoyed with it right now.
Achoo!
I
Daytime.
blinked. What did I miss? I blinked, it all went dark, and now it's day.
I'm doing that thing where I control where the sun is.
Cool.
Alright, so then, here we go. Technobore, running on Hydro, Mark 1-1. We're going to edit that title. Beep. Excuse me. And we're going to 1-2, replace old model. Okay. Alright. Yo, this is dope. Yo,
Looks good.
thank you. I am, thus far, loving the shit out of this. I'm having a great amount of fun. I'm just gonna pretty this up, obviously, because she's looking a bit bulky. But other than that, once I armor this up, like, this will be a very secure, very lovely little design we've got going on here. I like this a great deal. Building in space must be so easy if you have the materials.
Yep.
I'm just like sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, fuck, it must be so nice.
So much easier.
Like,
There are other challenges.
Because we don't have to contend with gravity.
yeah, you don't have to fight the planet. An entire fucking planet.
I hope we weren't planning on using the med bay.
What did you do?
What? Why is there fire? What happened?
Oh.
Jesus! You put a shield on your mining rig, and then you just plowed it right down into the hydrogen bay.
So, that ship is fine. Everything else
Yeah, the
has
ship's
that
fine.
ship hole in it.
You buggered that room. Now, hold on, is
Oh,
that...
yeah, the ship is fine. Huh.
Yeah, because you had shields on it. No, the med bay is still intact and functional. It's like 2 buildings over.
Oh, what
Should
building is
be-
this then?
That was where the hydrogen was stored, and I'm amazed that the fucking tank didn't go up and annihilate you in the
That's
process.
Like one sliver of health.
Oh, 1%.
Can the tank even go up? Is that a thing you can do?
Yes.
That is a thing that we've done with mods, is increase the explosion radius of reactors and hydrogen tanks.
That makes sense
Oh!
to me.
There we go. That's a large tank explosion.
Yep.
That's not my fault. That was a large empty tank explosion.
Is it
That's
increase the
important.
damage the more fuel that's in them?
Should do.
That's a
Yes.
metric they put in?
Yes.
It's amazing.
So,
Did you not-
you took 1 bar of damage and 1 spot of overheating.
No, I didn't read
Yep.
the thing. If
So
that's what
this
you're
was-
about to ask, no. I didn't read it. Actually, let's...
You know, we need to get
I'm
like a
actually
full
surprised
hydrogen tank and see what that looks like now, right?
get a hydrogen tank, a large one, fill it, and then let her rip.
You know we need to.
Well, of course we do.
Yeah.
It's us.
For science.
Science in big reaping quotation marks, yeah.
Well, you can use it
Science.
as an excavation tool if you were wealthy, didn't care.
I've seen people make warheads out of, like... Well, I mean, warheads. But they make, like, missiles and then, like, program in guidance systems and send them at, like, coordinates when they've had spies go in, basically, and grab coordinates of a particular base. And then from, like, an orbital platform, send some shit down on a guy.
Yeah. And so, in order
It's pretty
to
rough.
save us from such a weapon, we need to test such a weapon to know what the fallout would be.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, I can bring
Just makes
the
sense.
Aurora again and we can just blow up the engine bay. Because that's full of stuff.
Well,
Good.
we need to control first because we're actually because I was under the impression that Evil Inc. was actually science oriented, right?
Yeah, much in the way that Aperture Science is science-oriented, yes.
Just
a lot of it's
Mostly nondescript.
not with the specific
Well, that's
objective
just
in mind, a lot of it is just for the fun of it.
Yeah, so like with blowing up hydrogen tanks, it seems like a good idea at the time, and we have the materials and we'll.
It is a good idea all the time. What are you talking about? You sound crazy.
Well, I mean, this particular idea just came to us now, so I don't see why it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Heck yeah. I'm liking
We'll
it.
put up some blast glass, stand at a reasonable distance, it'll be fine.
Blast glass, he said. Did you hear that? He said blast glass. we're gonna
Oh,
we're gonna need
wow.
we're gonna need an armored bunker a short ways off and out of town. Make sure we don't kill ourselves.
blast glass, armored bunker, you know, tomato, tomato.
That's the one. Potato paboba.
I feel like Doc would really like Doom Pillar weapons
Do what?
Oh, what?
if they function. properly.
Is that?
Damn,
That
that's-
shit's broken. I'm gonna have to relook.
What's the official name of the weapon type where you just drop a steel rod from the sky, essentially?
Rods from God.
Yeah.
So
A rod from God.
Sorry, what?
it's a rod from God.
It's the best part of the G.I. Joe movie.
There was
All
a
the
best
power
part
of
of the
a
G.I.
nuclear-
Joe movie.
Surprising.
I've generally
All
heard it referred to as like a kinetic energy weapon, as it were.
Yep. That'd be correct. Okay, so we probably want to like... Ah! Esteban, I'm working.
So am I. I don't know why you hired me to shoot you, but you did.
You didn't hire me. What the fuck are you talking about?
Did you not see the paperwork I got from SassElf?
Oh, god damn it. That again? Ah.
I'm actually one of the few people who've got paperwork, and I don't know why mine said shoot at the doctor on occasion.
On occasion,
But,
shoot
you
a
know.
dog.
You have to keep him on his toes so he doesn't get socked.
I assure you.
Are you gonna say you're on your toes right now because you're fucking flying and so I'm gonna call you a liar?
I don't need to be kept on my toes.
Regular assassination attempts will keep him sharp.
There we go. Oh, that works perfectly. Good.
Chill.
Let's just do that. Nope, that's wrong. Nope, you fucked it up. Stupid dog, look what you made me do. Hmm. Nope. Hit. 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 Here we go.
Mana.
Okay. That works. Good. Good.
It was a fun didgeridoo noise. I enjoyed that.
There it is. That's the one. Oi! You testicle? Still fixing this thing.
That reminds me of
Shoot
there's some. I'm gonna try owning the bell.
For the most part.
We got an aggressive drone. I repeat, we have an aggressive drone.
Get at it.
It's right at you, Doc.
It goes for ships, especially the biggest ones, which is yours. If you go for its rear rotor section, it'll just plummet out of the sky generally.
I am trying to work. There.
Don't worry. I can
Drums.
solve what's left.
Thanks.
9. Boop.
Pistol
Warhead.
shot. How you like me
10 seconds.
now? What?
The lasso.
Shit. Did you do that on my head?
I give you 10 seconds.
Oh!
There
That
we
is
go.
a...
That was a planned destination, don't worry.
Yep. That is a hole. That is a sweet bowl. I can eat. Look how much CC Crunch you could eat out of this.
The drone's gone now.
Yep. You fucking ionized what was left of the drone.
It's what it deserves.
God damn right.
What we should do is take all of its parts, create a new death drone, and send it back to whoever made it. Ooh, ah.
Oh,
The fucking
That
AI
plan's-
pirates kicking around out here.
we're gone now.
Yeah, you know, I should. Like, it's not. Yeah. I mean. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Fucking. Oh, hey, what's this? Spooty Poots Raiders with a party of 6. Oh, hey, shit! Hey, Spoots! Raid! Thank you. Gordonus.
Do I get the warhead again?
Man the turrets, repel the invaders.
I am working on building some shit. Just having a good time, as it were. Yeah, so those thrusters are a bit more recessed than the others. As one could see, we're just gonna finish the rest of this like block ass armor plating here, and we can pretty this up later at a time which I will determine as being pretty much never. I like as I add armor to it, like as I put on blocks, it just drifts around just a little bit each time.
Yeah, the blocks add weight to it, so it makes it heavier.
It like compensates as it does it.
Yeah, I did the math. It turns out that, like, I don't know how much a light armor, like a small armor block costs,
Mhm.
but a large grid light armor block is 500 kilograms, so like half a ton.
Phew. Yeah, you're really gonna need thrusts for those.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Like,
That's why the large grid in Atmo thruster is, like, unnecessarily large.
but it's not unnecessary though. Like, you need that thrust.
Yeah. Hey, quick tip, just because I see you placing like a shit ton of blocks. If you drag and drop, you can put down like multiple blocks at once.
I can't seem to get the drag and drop thing to work. Is there a button I need to press in order to do that?
Maybe it's an option. Maybe I'm talking out my butt.
What is it? The drag and drop? It's
Yeah,
Control.
Like, no,
Oh, I just
Is
press
it?
control. Okay,
I apologize for any subsequent damage.
there we go. Why are
have
you
you done more
apologizing?
It's got base explosions.
There we
There are blue
go.
dots you might know when to stand for. Just stand nearby.
If you want to do more than a single line, it's Control Shift, I believe.
Copy that.
do you recall how to do mirror mode when you're building? 'Cause I don't remember how to
Yes.
do that.
Yes.
It's just that this vessel is not a square. Despite how I'm
No.
building it, there is a lot of parts of it that are not congruent, as it were.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to do that for myself earlier, and I couldn't remember how to get it to work. So
Ding. Dock builds primarily in huge fucking blocks. No way, so you think so?
Big and imposing.
yeah. Well, it's
I don't know what that does, but alright.
you'll
Oh,
develop
it's
your own
building,
evil
yeah.
art style soon.
Mr. Bane.
What in the fuck? Oh, there we go.
Yes,
Why so many warheads?
because they're fun.
It's true, they are fun.
Esteban figured out how to make warheads.
They're all doomed.
It's really easy. You just place them, and then you put down a little panel thingy, and sell them to arm, and then detonate.
I think they've got their own panel.
The large ones do. The small ones don't.
Oh no.
Nope.
That's a safety feature. They won't blow up if you shoot them, though. Which makes
You have
Until
to
you-
arm them first.
Which, by the way, all the
That's
ones
when they
around
become fun.
have been armed.
Ooh, there we go.
I just saw like a
Like-
bright flash, and I was like, "Please don't be close enough to." Oh, hey, easy there, Chuck.
I knew you were far enough up. You were fine.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and move
Save?
this. Gonna move this over here.
Why would, like, 30 meters away and closer to the ground make you safer?
Cause you're blowing shit up over there, so I'm moving over here.
Did you figure out how to put a timer on it yet?
Let me pretend like this is enough.
'Cause I heard you can put timers on warheads.
Really?
I heard. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, they've got a timer setting in them.
Mm.
Default is 10 seconds. Goes up to an
Oh,
hour.
come on! What is that? Get out of here! God damn it!
I dropped it on top of his ship.
Sheesh. Come on, man. I'm working here. Good. Good. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of those blocks.
Yeah, the timer goes up to an hour.
Sick.
Also, I hope nobody had a use for that constructor.
Is there a proximity setting on it as well? Because I heard there was one once too.
I think you need to put a sensor on for that.
Oh yeah, you need a sensor, right?
You can. I think you can set it up. But why?
Because it's funny.
Yeah, you can set fucking proxy warheads.
Well, yeah, you can put them on top of like gyroscope rockets or some shit. But I think it would be more entertaining if you leave them as a fun little Easter egg. It's a
Fun Easter egg.
fun little Easter egg. It's like, oh, you found the prize, and the prize is dead.
You
Oh,
found my
prizes.
prize.
You
It is
don't
dead.
have a control seat anymore.
It has an EMP mode. I don't know what that's going to do. Fine.
Oh!
Try it.
Oh
do it,
my
do it.
god!
The EMP.
My ship!
is-
Dude!
Yeah, the EMP disables systems. It's for
Nice.
it comes with the defense shields.
Yeah, you like annihilated half of the ship I was building.
It was over here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, fucking
Yeah. It's
can't
quite
trust
big.
you fucking apes with anything. I'm gonna go over to the lake.
I'm sorry.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Although, do you want to see how
This
big
would not
a
in the slightest hurt.
full hydrogen tank explodes?
That was an impressive amount of damage at an incredible range.
I don't.
God damn it.
It shouldn't have damaged it that much.
Well, it did.
I feel like it should have damaged it that much because that's exactly what it did. It did damage it that much. It did the correct amount of damage.
Okay, Doc. It only did damage to the area where it detonated and your vessel. The 3 vessels closer are completely fucking untouched. So I don't
Yeah, but I
know
bet
why.
they're powered off, though. Are they powered off?
No, this one over here is floating right in the air completely.
Because
untouched.
what the EMP does, it kicks you off the control seat.
We need to do range tests.
There we go. Yeesh. Okay. I'm also going to reset the day. Shoo. Where is it? Morning. There we go. Daytime.
And that's what a full hydrogen
warhead.
tank does. Yeah,
A
that's
full hydrogen tank is a warhead.
basically. I think it's slightly bigger. Oh.
Yeah, right there. Boom.
And the battery lands.
Bam. There we go.
Do it off like a top.
Excuse me.
Actually, I think it's slightly bigger.
Now the question is, what happens if we take a warhead and attach it to it?
Attached to what?
Full hydrogen
Uh,
tank?
a full hydrogen tank.
Yeah, we absolutely need to do that. We need 2 full hydrogen tanks. One that we damage normally, and another
Yeah.
that you blow up.
Yeah, that's what we've just done.
I love
Nice.
science so much.
Come see the.
I will be there
Exothermic,
in just a minute.
exothermic reactions are 100% science.
It's science. What? Tell me it's not. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, like
It's
it
an
blew
egg-
our shit
it's an-
away.
It's an exothermic reactor.
Oh no.
Good. Good. Yeah, some of these edges are gonna need to be.
I'm going to need you guys to not shoot anything down in this hole right now.
That's the bane.
And don't stop jostling things, because these are now getting armed.
I paid attention in chemistry. I remember the names of things.
So I want to say,
Thermix.
brace for lag.
I'm trying to load back in. Be gentle.
Stay loading.
Hey, potato computer.
Everyone prepare for Doc's vessel from wherever it is to sink as soon as I detonate this.
I
'cause that's how
am
this goes.
saving it right now.
Smart.
Over the ice field. You should be fine. There's enough distance.
He was outside the base last time, and he should have been fine.
Yes, but the EMP is bigger than the warhead.
But why did the EMP only hurt his vessel and not the other one?
Because it
that were
shut off
also
the
flying?
controls of my ship, so my ship started to light on fire and fall out of the sky because none of the systems were active. Alright, so where are you guys at?
Over
you
here.
know those big
Oh, that's a
holes
big
outside
tub
the
of,
This
that's a tub of warheads. Watch
This
one of them
hole
explode
over
and
here.
launch a warhead all the way over to the fucking ice lake and land right
Oh,
on the
knowing
ship.
our luck.
I saved it though, so
But-
it's okay.
Okay.
Oh, there you
So
are.
Nick-
Alright.
This is the hole a hydrogen tank did.
So a large hydrogen tank,
No.
fully filled, did this hole.
Yes.
Okay,
No
I
way.
like that. All right, that's
They
good.
are big.
30 seconds.
All right, everybody, brace ye
Back off.
selves. We're doing
Prepare
science. This is
for the reactions and possible disappointment, but also just excitement.
woo. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Give me that good shit.
And the world saved right before. Dee, 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 dee. There's one of them in there is armed.
Wow.
They were all armed.
Okay, so it seems that one goes off.
And
When-
destroys the rest.
And it, yeah, like the first one that explodes eviscerates the rest of them without it. Oh, what you could do though is put one warhead and then surround it by full hydrogen tanks.
Science.
Yeah, because the warheads don't necessarily work if you stack them. Because when one detonates before the others, it'll instantly eviscerate and disintegrate all the other ones, so they don't have a chance to detonate. They just get destroyed. Yeah, it's only ever one warhead's worth of damage.
So the real bomb is the hydrogen. See,
Yes.
we're getting
So
solid
what
here.
what you need is, so the warhead would act as a, what's what I'm looking
Well-
for, as an ignition, and then the rest of the fuel tanks, Jesus, would act as fuel. Oh, see, there you go, there you go. Ow! Oh, look at all this ice. Yoink. Ooh, that's
Huh?
that is an awkward looking hole.
On the bright side, we are definitely mining like champions.
Heck yeah. Redneck mining. Yeah, really stack them in here. Really get them. Yeah. All right, and then put like a warhead on like this middle one here. One warhead should be fine. And then we'll see what kind of. There you go.
Warhead is armed.
All right.
10-second countdown. T minus 10.
It works.
Oh, a few.
One of the, yeah, some of them didn't go. They exploded, but they didn't cause damage. So, like, the initial warhead blew up and created a crater, but then the rest of the tanks were just blown up. They didn't make a crater. They didn't explode. Yeah, if you keep shooting it and then see if it explodes, and when it explodes, the size of the hole it leaves. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I wonder if it being powered and unpowered makes a difference.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Like the hydrogen tank I'm firing at. See if it makes a size difference.
Yeah, maybe. How close is it to going on? It is... Oh, yeah, it's getting there. It's pretty close. One of the combat mods that we installed, though, reduces the strength of the rifle considerably.
So everyone fire up on it.
Yeah. Oh. How much more does it need to go from there? Character weapons. Let's get like... Yeah, let's get like... Yep, sure.
I did a hole for science.
I still hear
So
the
that's-
detonations.
It's the best bit of science. Explosions
It's a
and
visual.
physical stuff.
It's a visual
Oh,
science.
just about
stuff.
there.
Boom.
Wow. Yeah, see, like... Oh, but it didn't cause any damage to the ground or anything around it.
Yeah, I think it needs to be powered.
So it'll explode, but it won't cause damage if it's not powered. So now this one's powered.
Did you give me for a second, Doc?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna come down there for a second. I'm gonna come see what you're up to.
Ooh.
That's a long way down. Oof. You just oh god! Ah! And it just makes a new hole. Just keeps going.
Tunnel all the way to the center. Ow.
I imagine it'll eventually have a problem if you keep going down like that.
Yeah, I made
Like
a thing.
when it finds the center of the planet, like
Yeah. It's gonna keep going till it reaches the other side and it'll just go back and forth till it rests in the center.
interesting.
Till it reaches that gravity endpoint. Yeah.
I made a remote control proximity mine.
A remote controlled proximity mine.
Yeah, man.
Look at all these craters outside the base, just like yeah.
Yeah, it's an average stream here.
Yep.
That's how it usually ends up.
So if
Just
it's
make it
powered, it
more
creates a crater, but if it's not powered, then the hydrogen tank doesn't do anything. Like it explodes,
appears
but it
so.
doesn't cause any actual
But-
damage.
I'm not sure about it being connected to a grid and being empowered.
Where's your vessel, Doc?
I put it in my pocket because there was a lot of
Okay,
explosions.
nice and safe.
That was smart.
Yeah, well, because I was like just doing cosmetic work on it, and I didn't want to lose it to EMPs and shit. Woo. Well, here's one of the old ones, just on the ground. Let's erase that. So then let's go also to Technobar. There it is. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. That's good. That's just that side, but I wanna... I mean, there's a part of me that's like, yeah, I should fucking, like, cosmetically play around with that, but...
So I turned the antenna on the proximity mine to be named Freak So if anybody wants some free candy, they can go into that hole.
If anybody
Free
wants
candy.
free candy.
Oh, wow.
That was a success.
Hooray!
It works. Free candy for everyone.
It's the most funnest pinata.
Good Lord. So what's
Okay, I
good
have to
in-
ask,
in the hood?
why is there just an antenna on the ground here? Do we know?
There
That's-
used to be like a little thing there,
Oh no, I built that.
but it got blown up. So all that's
This
left.
was
is
yeah, this was for remote control for the candy bar.
Has anyone noticed that half of the base has acquired a tilt?
Oh yeah, I was a part of it. I blew up this leg here.
Well, this world is ruined. I'm gonna. I'm not
This
sure what to
world
do.
is ruined. Hey, look at me, guys. I'm Generation Z. This world is ruined. Time to move on.
Ugh, I want to go to Mars. I like Mars.
All right.
I heard there's a lot of potatoes there.
That was a good movie. I actually quite like The Martian.
I liked it a lot.
And I love how, like, when he got on the ship and they were like, yeah, we saved you. You fucking reek. And he was like, yeah, I've been in space for fucking months. Please let me use your shower and brush my teeth. I'm gonna need severe dental surgery when I get home.
So, with the advanced rotor, you can actually toggle it so that it'll accept small grid pieces.
Really?
Yeah. Basically, you put it down, and it comes with its large grid rotational top piece, right? If you get rid of that, then you go into the control panel. You can force it to put down a small grid rotator rotor.
Oh, yeah. Who just summoned in a big thing?
Apologies.
Because all of a sudden my game just, like, lurched.
Oh wow, there's
So-
a mountain over here. Hey, Warpath.
Yeah. Hang on,
Did you-
doing it myself.
Did you embed this in the ground?
Yep.
She's
She's not one to fly, she's one to explode.
Yeesh.
That's sizable and awkward looking.
Yep.
It's
That's one. Yeah,
Rather
that's what he
less.
does to heavy armor.
it's less sizable and awkward looking now.
Doing God's work, son.
The engine bay's gone.
There we go. That's what I'm...
I still really
like my
like
ro-
my battle cruiser surviving Doc's super laser 3 times.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
like my rotor to spawn
That
in there.
thing was a fucking crime against God, and I love it. It was an amazing ship. One day I hope we can build things like that as Evil Incorporated and bring it to bear against other forces, maybe one day. But like, the one problem that we're gonna see with space engineers, with good old spengineers here, is the same problem that you run into with a lot of other games, and that is, it's a survival game, ergo, the person with the most free time wins. Not the person with the best builds, not the person with the most ingenuity or talent, it's literally just a resource game, so whoever's got the most time to kill wins the game. And that is an issue with games like Rust and Ark and Atlas and Space Engineers. The way that we had planned to deal with it on our server when we were going to go to war with D20 Live is just agreed upon aggression. So we'd say, we are going to fight, but it's going to be at this particular day, at this particular time. So we can absolutely have war, but we'll do it on Tuesday, just outside of Mars, and it'll be, like, this particular thing. So then that way everybody can, like, be a part of the fun, and no one's having to be up at, like, 3 in the morning to raid the other person's base or defend their base from being raided at 3 in the morning. You know, stuff like that.
Only to defend it from being spied upon.
Yeah. Spies
How dare
is a
you.
thing, but it's not immediately a problem at all times. So it's like, I don't care if people are
good thing I'm
spying on
building.
us. It's not gonna destroy all of our hard work if they see what we're building. Right?
No.
It's very simple.
Unlike something like Ark or Atlas, where, yeah, if you're not there, you're screwed.
Yeah, like if you're not there to stop them from dicking around, like then you're hosed. That's the end of you. You're not gonna be able to defend yourself.
Whoa.
There are some ways that you can build equipment to save you, but it's very sort of touch and go. And you have to build in rules for things like that, like say no naked running at someone's base over and over and over again until you deplete their ammo supplies and then rush at them. Servers are big places, says Foul Play Chicken. Easy to avoid fights if you want to until you must fight. And hey, if using FSZ mod, offline faction equals safe zone protection, Keen also added a safe zone generator for online protection. That is true. Well, yeah, although we did nerf it a bit to make it balanced. The generators though require, at least from what I've seen, because I've never actually used one, just looking at it on like YouTube videos, requires an obtuse amount of credits in order to keep it functional. So like if you want to have it, you can. It's just it'll cost you a lot of money.
Credits or like power?
Credits.
It actually costs money.
Yeah, it costs in-game currency in order to function.
I'm alright.
Yeah, that's a big old
I would
ballerino.
follow out if I could.
Which, like, cool. Don't get me wrong. Seems pretty dope. But it will turn into an issue if we're not careful. Because then it's like, it's upkeep. It's the same as, like, when you claim a space in Atlas. Like, you need to pay upkeep. Whoa. Come on, girl. Don't get fussy. There you go. There we go. I'm just gonna slap a triangle. Bang it gone. Because, like, we have a small community of relatively casual players for this game. And it would suck a whole lot if we were like, yeah, we've now got all these resources and we're ready to start expanding out and making cool things and maybe getting up into orbit and making a spaceship to go fight the dudes in space, only to have ourselves just completely fucking annihilated by some guy after we just got ourselves established.
Yeah.
And there we go, Technobore. Wow. Hydrogen-based interplanetary mining rig. And this baby, because of its clearance,
Have you actually left the planet yet?
should be able to dig in and around. I have not. I'm just going to save this thing, and then I'm going to do exactly that. Let's
Just the
drop that.
don't count your chickens before they're hatched kind of moment.
You know what? You're absolutely right. That's a very good point. Let's go edit, rename. Let's shave off that. Got it. And then there's this one. Yeah, that's it. And then there's you, which we can get rid of. We don't need that one anymore. Cool. All right. So now, as I understand it, I've still got a full-ass tank of hydrogen and a full box of ice. So I've got a large storage container on this thing, which is now presently filled. Filled to the brim. And I got enough thrust on the back to get us up into space. And yeah, we've reached 105 meters a second, so we're actually we're at good speed. Going to space, you guys.
Why is your ship shooting at me?
Credit's sadly
Because I
irrelevant.
changed it to space pirates.
But there is
and
a
just
mod
added
to
a shield.
allow crafting safe zone tokens. But yeah, limited resource. Best method is to get to space and go far away. Then there's no risk of fighting unless you go looking for one. If you end up on Guardians, I would just nicely ask the active PvPer to leave you be, or provide you safe zone tokens, streamer benefit, quote unquote, since you guys can't be active the way many others are. Yeah, well, I mean, I would deeply appreciate that. Like, if you guys were interested in having us out, and you were like, here's a thing of safe zone tokens, so you can make a safe zone, which is like a huge shield barrier that weapons don't work inside and stuff like that. And then we can build a base. Or, that's actually a very good point. If we just fly really far away, find a distant asteroid somewhere, set up a space platform on that asteroid, and then just start mining asteroids and other things from there, then that might work. Because then that would mean we don't have to deal with folks anymore unless they find us, which, as we have found, super easy to get lost in space.
Yeah.
Like, the planets you can see, and even then, it's like, it's easy to completely miss someone on a planet unless you put in specific coordinates.
Warpath.
Yeah.
Going to space.
Your your vehicle has not remained
One half
unbreached.
planetary gravity.
That was.
Holy Christ, this thing can run for 31 years.
Yep. And that's 31 real life years.
The magic of hydrogen. So hydrogen's good, but requires fuel. Like, it's got, like, the thrusters are powerful and very compact. It just needs ice in order to run it, and, like, facilities to break it down into hydrogen and oxygen. Fuck. I need to find a way to, like, attach the cockpit to the rest of the conveyance
Warpath, would you
system.
prefer if I didn't detonate this vessel?
Oh no, detonate it. I've got a copy anyway.
Just find me and say, please detonate. New Archer reference. Oh, hey, look at that. It's a series of asteroids. Cool!
Cool.
Eclipdoc's quote about loving Estebane's crime against God Battlecruiser. Thanks, Balthus. I appreciate you. You're a good guy. Try a reactor. Well, no, I mean, the idea for this one, Shaskar, was to, just by proof of concept, like, make a ship that runs only on hydrogen. So this does not require electricity of any kind, just needs ice. That's it.
I don't know what happened. I was inside, and now I'm outside.
Yeah, because of the line of reactors and tanks.
I'm still within planetary gravity. This is nuts.
But there isn't an engine bay anymore.
But yeah, flying out into space, finding a bunch of asteroids, and then just, like, setting a home up on them. Because, okay, here's another question. Is the sun's part of a skybox, yes?
Yes.
Does the skybox rotate around the entire fucking galaxy?
I think it's
Because the
somewhat
planets
like
don't move.
localized rotation.
So how do you get
So
a
I don't-
day-night cycle on planets that don't move? The sun would have to rotate around it. Oh, the sun
There we go.
rotates. Okay, so
The sun
foul play
rotates.
chicken says yeah, the
so
sun
the skybox just moves.
and the entirety of the star skybox rotates, so all of the planets get their day-night cycle from that. So then there would still be some parts on the planets, like the North Pole, that would just get, like, regular sun, like, all day long, right? Like, outside of an equator system, or does it change when you get on the planet? It probably changes. Oh, skybox is fixed. The sun is separates, and it's behind the skybox. Oh, cool.
There we go. It's just...
That's pretty dope.
Is it the sun?
Where did you put the shield generator?
It's right on top in the middle.
Because, like, if that's where the sun is, and let's say the sun rotates around that way, every planet would still have an equator and a north and a south pole. And when you get onto the north and south pole, you don't have a day-night cycle. You have, like, the sun comes up and fucking spins around a bunch and then goes down. You have, like, 6 months of nothing. And yeah, poles are good for solar. Although with wind turbines, less relevant. Yeah. Oh, that's so radical! That's such a fucking neat thing that they were like, no, the planets actually do have poles, and they do have, like, a system that... I imagine you could put in, like, programmable blocks and put a whole bunch of, like, fucking solar cells on, like, a rotor so that it could just constantly turn and follow the sun as the sun just goes around you instead of, like, the day-night thing. You just have sun constantly at, like, twilight. You'd basically... Because, like, the planet doesn't tilt, so you would have just constant twilight in certain parts of the planet.
Yeah, there's a really popular script that actually lets you rotate solar cells. Also, while you're in space, there's oxygen generators, which are basically plants in a glass tube, where it does the same thing for those as well.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, lights. I gotta put lights on this. I should probably also do things like, you know, put the drills in a group. I don't have to group the batteries, which is pretty dope. Thrusters.
I believe I've crashed again. I'm gonna have to restart.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my computer. I'm going out on the ground. Fucking one.
I'm actually gonna head out for the evening.
Okay.
You got it, bud.
I'm a little bit tired.
Yeah,
Early
man.
mornings.
Which is fair.
If it wasn't fair, I still don't care.
Do it anyway. H2O2
In real time.
generator. That's good. Okay. You must activate. You must have an active antenna connected. To what? Get the large cargo container to show up on my heads-up display while I'm driving?
Yep. If that means show on HUD.
Oh!
You need an antenna for things to show up.
That's what it is. Okay. Alright, because I was like, how do I know when my fucking tank is full? Like, do I just keep an eye on the fucking weight in the corner? Like, am I...
Yep.
Like, because it has, above my hotbar, it has a little line that dictates what my personal carry weight is. And then there's another thing above that that dictates the carry weight of something, but it often chooses something random, like the fucking drills or something. Or I think it's the cockpit that I'm sitting in.
I think that's the drills.
I'm outside of Earth gravity, right? Yep. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh. No, turn on the jets. Okay. Whew. None of the asteroids are within the planetary gravity, which is nice. So what I'm going to do real quick is we're going to put the camera, like, at 4, and we'll toggle that for the view, and we'll put the connector at, like, 3, so we'll switch lock. The drill's already on there, don't have to worry about the thrusters. Oh yeah, you can do that with programmable blocks. Yeah, our server has an auto MCD solar tracking smart system. PB needed. Just place a block and add panels. Oh, cool. So that is like that is a, what do you call it? Like a mod, effectively, right? Or is that vanilla? Is that vanilla?
It's a script.
That's a script. Oh, cool.
It acts like it.
It's interesting that it's like, here's mods that add fully new things, and then here's a bunch of, like, mods, quote-unquote, which is really just scripts that you can throw into these programmable blocks and then just let you do shit. But yeah, this one here with the solar tracking smart system is a mod block. Okay, cool. That's very cool. I like that. All right, so then, one of the things I'm gonna need to do is add lights to this. I want to add some lights to the front of it, and I want to add, an antenna. I gotta put an antenna on it. Lights, interior lights, or
Foul play?
lights.
Post it in the other games bit in the Discord.
What?
Where he's
This one?
posting.
Oh, the mod block, the ID. Oh, okay, cool.
Just post a link in there.
Yeah, we had to remove the ability to post links in the chat system because a lot of people were abusing that, or we get bots that would come in and spam links to things that would like give you viruses and shit, or just random trolls hopping in and like posting links to shit like that. So only moderators and stuff can really do that now. Yes, that's right. Somebody somewhere, some fucking kid ruined it for everyone else. I know, it's the first time that's ever happened. Here we go. So that'll give us like a general idea as to where we're going. Now in terms of where we're gonna put the antenna, where we're gonna put that? Oh, we can put it right there.
Any free spot?
Antenna. We can put it like right there. Boop.
Do what I normally do.
Haha! Wonderful. I love it. It's so cute. Alright. So then, we want to go in here. Actually, we want to go in here. We want to grab the lights that we just put in spotlights. 1 through 3. And we just say lights. Good. Now for this container, show on HUD, please. Okay. So now, where is it? Do I have to go in here? If I've clicked it to show on HUD...
Yeah. It should just show it where it is on the ship. If you press V...
And, like, look at the outside of the ship or the inside?
Because I think...
Well, you thought I was a bot. I understand. Yeah, well, I mean... We get people coming in being like, hey, I see you're playing the new expansion to World of Warcraft Classic. Or like, we see you're playing WoW Classic. It's such a good game. I know. I've seen your channel. It looks really good. Hey, come on over. I can design some new layout stuff for your channel, blah, blah, blah. And
just
it's,
press the link.
it's a fucking bot. Yeah, and I was like, it's a sophisticated bot because it knew I was playing, like, WoW Classic, and it was, like, dropping in all kinds of shit. It was nuts.
No,
Show
it was
HUD
just
needs an
reading
antenna
the...
set to broadcast, and then it just shows the block location, not what's inside. You need a script and LCD for what you want. Crap. Well, everything crashed. Woof. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. So yeah, for it to show me, like, is there a way to get it to show me on my heads-up display right here how much full it is? Right? Like, that's my...
I don't think so, not without the LCD.
Yeah, custom. Yeah, not without the LCD and a script. Well, okay then. I put my juicy little antenna buddy on the outside. Are you saying I've perhaps done this for no reason? Does the antenna need to be like outside the ship?
No.
It can be anywhere, right? Same
Yeah.
thing with the LCD, can be anywhere. Like the programmable block, rather. So then I'm gonna fucking dig into the ship a little bit here. That's where a pipe is. Let's not put it there. So let's take the antenna, and let's sneak the antenna down into this area, please. Let's go like that. Boop. There we go. Just like that, and then we can put our lovely little programmable block. Bop. We can put that right in there. I like how it just looks like a little computer. It's like it's all good. We'll slap in 2. Why not?
You don't need it. But it's good for aesthetic.
That's right. Well, and then we'll just bury it back inside the armor, so it's safe.
Then it's pointless.
Yes. Well, because you can access it from the cockpit as long as it's part of the ship's grid.
Yeah.
But I'm putting on a second one, anyways.
Just because.
Cargo level. Don't think so unless it's one of the new options Keen added to the cockpit's built-in screens.
It is not.
Auto LCD2 script is most common, albeit not great for performance. 5,000 hours in Space Engineers. If I were a bot, I would be Skynet. Yeah. Yep. That is the truth, my man. Oh, what time is it where you are right now? On planet. What time is it? Are you on the planet still? Or
No, I'm creeping up behind you.
Okay.
I'm about
I'm gonna be like-
3.3 in.
There we go. Now it's daytime. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hi.
Don't blow up my ship yet. I haven't saved it since I've made all these upgrades.
No, it's alright.
and
I'm still part of
adjustments.
the same faction.
Oh, good. So let's go like that, and it'll save into here. Good. Good. Yes. Well, whatever. It's got nice electronics and stuff built into it, just in case we need things. Oh yeah, but also when I'm in here, I can go to like groups, and I can say like large thrusters toggle on off, small thrusters toggle on off. Why does it say drill above it? All right, well, be that way. Toggle on off. All right, cool. So I can just hit 6 and 7, and it'll shut off ye large thrusters if we need to conserve hydrogen. That's a big ship.
Yeah. She's my baby. I love her.
Did you design and build that yourself?
No. I'm just a fan of the design and I added my own things. Now she's mine.
Nice.
So I'm gonna...
No shame in
Oh,
that,
good try.
honestly.
Not a creative bone in my body. But I'm good at adapting.
I'm good at making certain things. Artistically designing the exteriors of ships is not one of those things.
I can make her functional, just not beautiful.
Yeah. So then if I want to, like, dig into a spot, I can, in fact, just go straight through the asteroid. Objective achieved.
I'm gonna put a
Check this shit out,
connector on
dude.
it. So check how well your docking is.
Check it out, though. I'm able to
Yeah.
dig a perfect hole with loads
I'm
of
coming.
clearance, straight through the asteroid. This is so exciting for me.
It's for me as well. Finally get to play a game with you.
Yeah, I know we jump around on games a lot on this channel.
No, it's fine.
We play a
It
lot
keeps
of different
interest.
games, but yeah, I like to think that it does. That we're not just like Space Engineers guys or XCOM guys or like WoW Classic guys or whatever. Like we play all kinds of games.
Yeah, good variety.
Yeah. It has gotten so cramped in here that there we go. Yeah. Wait, were you on the
Straight through it.
front?
I couldn't see where you came in, so I just followed you to the exit.
God damn it! Where was
Yeah.
my exit hole? Where was?
Sweet, nice clean hole.
I think it's in the shadow here somewhere. It's like a clean hole.
Bloop, bloop.
Like whoa, oof. I'm all right. Saved it beforehand. It's all good.
Good, because I don't have a backup for that one.
I saved it before we started to dig. Yeah, and I've already lost the hole that I've made. Well, that's fine. I guess.
Asteroids are big.
Asteroids are big. It took me a while to dig all the way through there, but still, I was able to, like, using the boring option instead of, like, the mining and gathering thing, I was able to dig a hole clean through that thing. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm still within Earth's gravity. Oh, no. And, oh, the dampeners are on, so that's why it's holding position up here. But yeah, 0.09 Gs. Bandwidth lag could unleash an unthinkable digital horror with intelligence as limitless as its cruelty, as learnt by playing with 12-year-olds. Clean hole appreciation stream, that's right. That's what y'all come out here to Evil Incorporated for, right? Appreciation of good, clean holes. Something, 6 joke. Ugh. And thankfully, with all of the light armor blocks that I've, like, slapped on the outside of this thing, I can bump into shit and not, like, die immediately. So I came to this, like, large asteroid and then was like, I'm gonna dig a hole through it. And where did my hole go?
It is. Where's my ship? It's over. Oh, it's just to your left.
Just to my left?
Here it is. Behind you now.
Where is it?
Oh, here it is.
Oh my god. It's so easy to miss. It's so, like, fucking cozy. Oh my god. It's so fucking cozy! Flying through a space butthole! Fa-boom!
Phoenix, you need a ice processor.
Yeah, perhaps a stupid
So you
question.
can't-
If you have a hydrogen engine, can you just fuel it with ice? Yeah, we learned that at the very beginning of the stream. We had a container that we filled up with ice, but in order to process the ice into hydrogen that's usable by the engines, you need, like, a processor that attaches to it, which is an H2O2 generator. And then there is a hydrogen generator, which is a different thing, that uses the hydrogen from the hydrogen tank to create power,
Yes,
which is what
the-
runs the drills on the front of this device. And pretty much, like,
Hydrogen,
the drills and the lights, and that's it. Oh, that reminds me. If I go
hydrogen
to
engine.
groups, let's throw that there, and we'll just toggle those blocks on and
But
off.
the question
so-
is, how quickly would it drain in survival?
Well, I mean, that's the thing, is that this isn't like an electrical system. This is consuming the ice, right?
Yeah?
It says it's got 27 years, so a large tank full of ice running just these things. That's got 27 real-life goddamn years.
Yes, but it's not consuming anything from the tank, so I'm wondering how quickly the tank would drain.
Is it not consuming from the tank?
It shouldn't be. We're in creative, because I don't see your numbers dropping.
Well, no, because it's at 27 years. I don't imagine it would. It goes down to 25 if I engage, like, some of the other stuff. Here we go. So now, if I'm this close to the planet, right? And I'm just like... Shut those off, shut that off.
You would maybe slowly start.
Oh, it's not slowly. I'm
Speeding
picking up.
up.
I'm picking up
Oh,
speed.
yeah. There you go.
All right. Let's see how well this baby handles plowing into a planet.
My turn. Me as well.
You coming too?
Yep, I just need to get to a bloody control station.
And I'll see you down on the planet.
Dampeners off.
Yep. Well, I don't even need to shut off the dampeners. I just shut off the engines and it starts to, like, a free fall.
Dampeners off.
Cut the power.
Shields off. Slowly pointing my nose towards the ground.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can use the gyros to, like, change your orientation.
Yeah.
Even without, like, without thrusters at all.
Yeah.
Which we learned
Well,
today
yeah.
when we were, doing that. Like, the rolling and the changing of the orientation of the ship is controlled by the gyros and not at all by thrusters.
Yep. But I've just seen my weight, and I'm at 53 million kilograms.
Jesus Christ.
Because I'm made out of heavy blocks.
Yeah,
Like heavy armor blocks.
I'm at 200,000. I'm like not even a quarter million. You're at 53 million.
She is basically a mobile mother base.
One day I hope to have a ship that big and that nice. One day.
Well,
This is why real life space missions are so keen on finding water and water ice. Yeah. Clean Holes Part
like
2, down the journey.
Mars and their poles.
A soft-voiced redhead slips into chat. Hey, Zeal Hunter, what's going on? Soft-voiced
Zeal.
redhead. It's my favorite. Do you also
Oh,
look
yeah.
good in plate mail? And do you also live around Toronto? And are you also interested in dinner?
It was that Atlas one.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember. I clicked it.
So soft her voice was.
Oh
my
everyone
God.
fell in love.
And hello, yeah, everybody fell in love. So great.
Made it so awkward.
So terribly awkward. I finished building that fucking kingdom, by the way. Like, I got in, we finished building the kingdom, we got it all up and running and ready and going, and it was amazing. But there were just nobody was living there. Like, we had houses set up, the whole docks were built, the walls were built, the battlements and the weaponry and everything was installed. Fucking the castle inside was built. We had a prison sector. We put in like a pit that we could throw people into. We called by on my new character to see you, but you were gone. I know. I just like... It was such a good game, and I loved it so much, but we had such a small group of people who were playing it because it was so taxing on the computer to run the game that so many people who wanted to join us either couldn't afford the game or didn't have a PC powerful enough to come play with us. But goddamn, Atlas was fun. Like, Jesus, that was such a good game. I think I've lost sight of you. No, wait, there you are. I see you up there.
For some reason, I'm just keep
towards
falling
it.
at 60 meters, 61.29 meters, and I'm not increasing.
Oh, you will. You just have to get closer to the planet. You're very large. Like, I'm at 105 right now.
I'm at
with current mods.
22,000 meters out.
Oh, wow. 22,000 meters out?
In fact, I'm going to move up to my window seat.
I'm
and
13,000. Now 12 and a half. Now
I'm trying to locate the
12,000.
base.
We are dropping pretty quickly. We've got about 2 minutes before we hit planetside. Oh, it starts up again soon, TM. Well, I mean, I've got to move soon, so hopefully the layer 4.0 won't will be capable of getting us set up properly. And that was another thing. I didn't have the time to continue playing that often. As often as I would like, pretty much. I didn't have the time to constantly be on, because we had it was me, Quad, and one other person that were in that, and it was a friend of mine who was playing with us. So it was the three of us effectively ran what little we could. Who else was there?
Spoots.
No, not Spoots wasn't with us when we were on the big RP server.
Was it Esteban?
No, it was one of the Greys. It was Keldaka was with us.
Yeah.
And even then he was kind of on and off because he's got a baby, which is totally fine. It was just we didn't have the people. But if we had a dozen plus people that were no, we're definitely dedicated going to build a kingdom that will contend with the English Navy, then I'm yeah, no, I'm in. Because I pretty much fucking built that kingdom with my hands. We built that shit pretty much from the ground up, and it was amazing. I loved that thing. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Here comes the ground. Here comes the ground. What kind of damage will we sustain? Whoosh! Wait, you fucking serious?
I Hang on. Catch up. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pull up and skim. See what happens.
Let's just roll her over. Ugh. Okay. I guess you don't want to look correctly. Okay, there we go. And is that? Yeah! I mean, there was, like, glancing damage to the external of the ship, but she landed, like, flat on the ground. Where are you?
No, back.
Oh, there you. Oh, I see you. I see this, like,
So come in.
great big fucking thing in space falling towards me. But yeah, she's like, one of the hydrogen engines just fell out because of the impact. But other than that, like, and it wasn't even one of the bottom ones. Like the side of the ship that impacted the planet. Was it
I
one
think
of the
for one
front
stream,
ones?
should get deadly re-entry and just watch everything burn up.
Okay, it was the front, bottom right. The 4 thrusters that were put in there were destroyed, and one of them just fell out. The other 3 looks like were just obliterated, and like that, I think that was the corner that like hit the ground first, but the rest of the ship is still like intact and looking good. Oh, there you are. I'm gonna fly up to you. Yeah, you are still 7 kilometers out. I don't think if it's big. It starts to begin soon. I have 14 people ready for next season already. Pirate Company for the win. She tough dog. She real tough. Yeah, I built that. I built that Techno Borg. Tough. Ram tough. Dudes that drive around pickup trucks that don't actually use the pickup portion of it regularly enough are like the kind of people that would walk around with a roll-top luggage, but with nothing in it. They just walk around with a rolling luggage thing, just like, are you traveling somewhere? And they're just like, no, but I'm the kind of guy that would. Ram tough.
Press Control Z on my ship and it should activate relative dampening.
Control Z. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool! I didn't know that was a thing!
Yeah, it's a new thing, so you just keep speed with it.
Oh. Oh, that's rad. Here's the thing. A bunch of your ion thrusters are still on.
Yeah. I'm pressing forward.
Oh, okay.
Trying to force it to go faster, but it won't go any quicker than 67.
Fuck. And the dampeners are off?
Yep.
Shit, yeah, because it's like a bunch of these ion thrusters are trying to stop you from careening into the planet. So like if you just shut off the power, you should just like free fall. Really? You're still only going at 66?
I don't know what's happening, but it's a thing.
Well, she's just going slow.
Oh, do we have relative velocity on?
I don't know.
I think we've got a velocity mod on it.
I didn't know you could match speeds with stuff. That's fucking awesome. Heavy Grid's max speed is less. Oh, okay. Boof. Ugh. Well, you made a bit of a hole with the nose. And then down comes the butt. You are the butt.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh,
Something's
it's... Uh-oh. it's glitching into the planet. Oh, no. How do I shut that off?
Ship.
Is it just Control Z again?
Just press Z. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Dampeners are no longer available. Well, time to load her up with warheads.
Yep. Underneath, right at the back, go under through a thruster.
I don't know how to do warheads just yet.
Hang on. Tutorial time.
Cool.
Time to learn how to blow stuff up.
God, these thrusters are fucking huge. Jesus Christ.
Where's a good place?
I'm just
to
like my dinky little like hydrogen miner. I'm like, wee bonk into the planet, and it's like, and then in comes the Battlestar Galactica.
If you want to come onto the ship,
I will.
just where the fins are.
Oh, where the fins are. Oh, right there.
See me?
I'm in.
Nope, nope. Out.
Oh, no, we want me to go. Okay. Oh, there you are.
See me?
Okay, yep.
Under here.
Under here.
There's a gap.
Oh.
You can just slide through.
Eh. Oh, look at that.
Welcome to the inlets.
Huh. Those are some big atmospheric engines.
You need them.
Yeah, I believe it. Fucking this thing
So,
she's a biggin'. Oh yeah,
Oh,
look at
wow.
like, and then all throughout the inside of it are the just massive sets of atmospheric engines to
Yep, so-
like orient it when it's in atmosphere. And then
Still not
all
enough, so-
these hydrogen tanks.
here's a warhead.
And then reactors and storage, and there's a warhead. Okay.
Can you interact with it?
Oh yeah, do the warheads come with the things on them, or do you have to install the little data pads?
The large ones have data pads, apparently. The small ones
Okay.
don't.
Oh, interesting. So we go warhead, got it. 10 seconds, and I just hit start countdown?
Yeah.
Starting countdown. Get out of the ship. Get shit. No, damn it! Where am
Turn
I?
the
Oh! Oh. Like we're both just like struggling to get out the same hole, like move. Oh, rad! I mean, it blew one of the tanks
Yes, because I think
Yep.
they've turned the power.
and one of the reactors. God damn! And ladies and gentlemen, the magic of heavy armor.
Yes, because they weren't filled with uranium.
Oh. Uranium goes a bit harder, eh? Huh?
Oh yeah. Watch.
Oh,
Safety distance.
gonna get the fuck out of here. If that's just gonna go ahead and get the fuck out of the ship. That's fine.
T minus 10.
All right. See if we can crack this baby in half. Probably not.
Just
let's
you
try.
wait.
I was about to say, like, is it 10 Frieza seconds? Like, what are we looking at here?
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
heavy armor does work.
Yep. Heavy armor, baby. I mean, especially with the combat mods that we've installed.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
it doesn't increase the health of the blocks. It just decreases the damage they take from everything. So all the damage that are taken by heavy blocks is reduced by half, and light blocks is reduced by 1 point. It's like a quarter, I think, with this mod. What have you done? Oh my god! What have you done? That is a block of warheads! Sir. Sir! Do warheads explode if you just, like, shoot them?
If they are armed.
Oh, and they're all armed now.
Oh yeah. If they're about to go.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
But it's basically if you arm it, it's turning the safeties off and they can explode.
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh,
That's
it's
the
so
secondary
close!
explosion.
See, now, that's proper warhead destruction right there. It's because, like, if you dumped a bunch of, like, what was happening was Esteban was dumping a bunch of warheads in a hole, and then he would arm one of them, and when it would explode, it would only make enough of a hole of one warhead. Because the other ones weren't armed, so they would just blow. Like, they would get disintegrated in the explosion. They didn't do anything. Fuck. What is this? Oh, that's a hydra. That's a hydra. No, that's not a hydra. It's an ion thruster. May I please move back into the Discord chat? Oh! Push the wrong button there. Boop. And then... Boop. There we go. Bagoosh.
Oh, hi.
What is that? Meaty. Yeah, that's right, Balthus. Big... Oh, Jesus.
What have you
Oh,
guys been doing that's been making the server, like, shit its pants new?
Oh, blowing...
Explosions.
Blowing up a
Blowing-
capital ship.
Many, many warheads.
Cool. I made
Oh,
a
God.
large turret out of
Yeah.
vanilla parts.
The thing is, she's still clipping into the ground.
Well, that just means we just gotta blow her up some more. You could lace this entire ship with warheads and then arm them all at the same time.
What do you think I'm doing
It's
now?
all part of the same grid. Yeah, no, go for it. And I'm gonna back up so I can see the whole ship, and we can
Yep,
watch.
so it's from
We can watch the devastation from above.
the bit that is still above ground.
There we go. We get like a nice angle like this. Get the mountains in the background.
Heads.
Very nice.
I'm
Let's,
reading 117.
Let's go like there we go. Midday. Get some good lighting.
Ready?
All right, ready. Trying to do a problem in Space Engineers. Battery powered. My small miner works fine, but with a solar panel it won't move.
T-minus 5 seconds.
Oh god, here we go. Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh! Oh! It took a second for the damage to catch up.
Yep.
Oh, and there it goes.
We finally split her.
The backbreaker. Ooh.
Oh dear. 15 solar panels mine had.
Yeah, solar panel even in direct sun where you get 4 bars and it's at like Jesus Christ, maybe 200 kilowatts or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're good if you have, like, the scripts and stuff, so that you have, like, big solar panels that consistently move around and grab stuff, and it's great for space, when you're out in space, like, and you have, like, a facility out in space, and you want to produce power without consuming fuel. Fucking great for that. But if you want... Like, I don't know why if you put a solar panel, like, a solar panel on your battery-powered small mining vessel, it just stopped working. I'm not sure why it would do that.
Because it's got a in power source, so I think it's trying to recharge. But I'm not
Oh, yeah, the batteries. Shit. The batteries might be set to recharge then if it's attached to it, and then the batteries, if they're recharging, are no longer powering any
But
other
also,
part of it.
it depends what's active, what's not, but...
Yeah, no, and one solar panel is not going to recharge a battery that well. Typically what you want to do is put a bunch of solar panels on, like, your facility, and then when you connect your miner up to your base via those, like, conveyor connectors, and start, like, offloading all of your stuff, you can set the batteries to recharge. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I've got one of my other miners that I was working with the other day. Technobore, Atmo.
But,
Company clipboard. So this thing, boop,
damage report.
doesn't have power.
The medical facility survived.
Oh, look at that. The medical facilities still survived.
Yeah.
That would be
It survived.
amazing if we did that in the space battle and we were like, until the medical facility is destroyed from the ship, the battle is still on. And you like blow a capital ship in half and it starts falling towards the planet and the dudes are still in there like shooting fucking rifles and stuff. Like,
This ain't over. It's still powered.
yeah, like, this isn't over!
We've still got 15 minutes of power. With the gun
It's
survive.
just a first aid station and a battery. You're just floating down into the atmosphere.
Alright, so I would have to find my programmable block that does that. We gotta run the script. And then we press X to activate the thrusters. Good. Alright, cool. So, on this device here, because I'm actually going to do this right now, because I didn't previously and I need to, we want to find all the batteries, right? And we've put all the batteries into a group. So you do that by selecting all these batteries. Don't put solar panels on this thing. Get out of here.
Sorry.
Get fucking... Alright, so, with this particular build, I've got a bunch of batteries built into this thing to ensure that it's able to do its job, mining stuff and moving the, like, a full load from A to B without running into a huge amount of problems. So what I want to do is press G to bring this menu up, hold on to groups, select batteries, and I want to put it, like, wherever on here. I'll say I'll put it number 7. Recharge on/off is what I want. So right now it's set to auto, which means that the ship is currently grabbing power, to use for whatever its needs are. But if I'm gonna make sure I'm pretty close to the ground and I'm relatively level. If I switch it though to recharge, everything in the ship pretty much stops working, and the batteries are now accepting power from an external source, wherever that source may be. So solar panels that I've attached to it, or more accurately, my base. So I'm gonna re-engage my batteries there, and I'm gonna head over to the base. The scripts used to create these sort of like Firefly-esque engines, rotators, like the rotate engines, I don't know how it works. Truly, I have no idea how it functions. Don't ask.
It just does.
It just does. Quad knows the
Smarter
scripts for
people
this.
know.
Yeah. Quad did this for me, so I don't know. That's not the base I'm looking for.
Go past it. Atta.
There we go. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so we gotta go past the wreckage of yet another one of your fucking capital ships. And Jesus! Oh,
Yeah,
God. We're taking fire. We're taking fire. Lost an engine.
Yeah, because you gave it to the space.
We're going down!
You can't delete it because it's their property.
Yeah, hang in there.
I can't delete it. Doc has to.
We're good.
Land it.
We're good. Hep.
Knowing our luck, you would get
We're
into
good.
the one.
We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh! I did it. All right. So we're just gonna get rid of that. So yeah,
Engine.
the connector that's on the bottom of it. Once I like seat that and connect it to the rest of my facility, then hit that button to switch it to recharge instead of auto. It'll start accepting power and it'll recharge the batteries in the ship. Then you like disconnect from that thing, fly off, and go, drill more stuff, and then bring it back. And it's easier to do that with when it's hooked up to the base and everything. So this is okay. Well, we're just gonna. Oh, you dare shoot your guns at me? How you like me now?
Yeah.
God, there's more parts of one over here. How many of these things do you spawn in and blow up?
2.
I'm seeing more than 2 parts, Warpath.
I only did 2, I swear.
I'm seeing more than 2. Also, what in the fuck happened to the base while I was gone?
Oh, this was during our warhead tests.
I see. I was
just
like
dropping
over
a
the
bunch of
ice lake
accidents.
putting fucking cosmetic blocks all over my my hydrogen borer, but like this is just devastating.
So while you were a safe distance away,
The boys
we
were
decided to carpet bomb the base.
like a Baldur's Own Wood. Evil Incorporated. We're good. Till we're not.
Depends what side you're on.
Yep. Depends who you ask.
Don't be on ours. We've got friendly fire.
Yeah, we got friendly fire on. That was the thing. We had a mod for like aerodynamics and re-entry damage, but we decided not to turn it on because we felt like it would be a bit too advanced for a lot of the players who wanted to like join us, who were not terribly familiar with the game. To me, I thought it would have been way better to have that. So like people that are coming in too hot on a planet, like if you're coming in too fast, it'll start damaging all the blocks that are facing the planet. And you'll like see a visual effect of fire, and like your fucking thing will start to explode. And what have you done?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
Completely burn up.
Really?
Do you want to try it?
Yes. And it just turns. It turns. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's like a laser guide for where the bullets will go. It's kind of long.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
you
it
can
just
see that.
It just shreds.
Oh no, and you can turn them up and down.
Yeah, there's a script for controlling the turrets as with your mouse, like rotors that it's plugged into.
Dude,
I mean,
we
could just have
need
these like outside a base, and if some
like
enemies coming in,
you have
you
auto
can set
guns,
them
but
up
then
to
you
be
can also
automatic,
have
like the
like.
norm.
Okay, so then what you need is another one of these on the other side of this container. So it's basically a seat with like 2 of the fucking things. Like it's an anti-aircraft position.
Yeah, but this showcases because those are small grid guns, So.
Is this not a small
you
grid
can-
system?
No, that's what the beauty of the rotor. You can manipulate it to.
Oh. Only some of the... No, they're all firing. Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, the server might have a bit of a rough time. Oh god!
Controlled by
I-
the arrow keys as well. So
But I was gonna say, if you could mirror it so that it has another one of those on the other side, then that's effectively an anti-aircraft gun. That's really cool.
Yeah, I put another arm on it, but the disparity between
Yeah.
the two of them,
It's
like
called a
the distance
player-made
between
weapon,
them,
PDC,
don't-
or point defense cannons. Some scripts can automate them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, the like the laser pointers were very far apart, so unless the target's very big, it kind of was difficult to aim.
Still, I mean, that's really fucking cool for if, like, we're under attack and you have a bunch of autocannons already set up on a base, but then you can have
Yeah.
people, like, hop into one or two of these, like, anti-aircraft things and just start, like, firing and stuff.
Well, yeah, there's the gun one, and if you think about it, I could also replace it with missile pods too, right?
Yeah, you could put, like, are the missiles seek targets.
No, they're all dumbfire missiles.
Okay. So then,
I'm
like,
sure there's a mod though.
if there's a larger ship, then you could put this on a ship, too.
yeah.
Okay.
Foul Play said he's linked one in Discord and it has 12 on them.
Oh, Ship I Linked in Discord has 12 automated ones. Oh, automated, though. Which is awesome. But still, like, the fact that you could put in, like, automated, or not automated, but, like, manned stations for players to, like, take control of certain areas and then fire at things if they need to. That's really fucking rad, dude. Yeah, and then you just, like, slap those over it. Oh my god.
And then you could do like small block armor or whatever.
This
Small block
reminds me
heavy
of the
armor is
last
more
Matrix
affordable
movie.
than big block.
Oh, yeah, when they're all firing at the hole.
Yeah, when they're all, like, shooting at the hole, and they're trying to, like, stop the fucking dudes from getting in.
Yeah, so we have like 4 points outside like a mountain base, and we're all just firing at a single ship. And watch that thing fall.
Yeah, you could just, like, and then
Okay.
using Alt, you can, like, change where the camera is looking, so you could, like, look up and then, like, just shoot around at space.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a more like elegant way to set it up, but again, proof of concept. Right?
Proof of concept, though. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, dude. See, and that's an interesting thing. Like, Atlas is really cool for, like, the adventure
There you go.
aspect
There
of
you
it.
go, target.
Oh, there we go. Blaka blaka boom! Blaka 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 blaka. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Stand a chance.
Oh, my mining the mining vessel that I built earlier. Jesus! These are all light armor blocks, mind you.
Yeah,
But it
that's
just
the thing.
rips
I wish the
through
pirates
it.
would attack now. We could get like a pirate drone, that'd be ideal.
That's right, you can make attack drones. Yeah, you can technically put any mod weapon, just needs to adjust the velocity of the bullet in the script. Huh. I'm all about fire and forget homing missiles via script. Could you put heavy lasers on this turret? Balthus? I do believe you could. Yeah, you technically could place any mod weapon on it.
I don't see why not, as long as it's small grid.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know if any of the laser things are small grid. I think they've got small grid versions of them. I don't know.
Oh, you
But-
would know better than me.
Yeah, but what you could do is, yeah, like, put it on there, and I think that it would actually be, ultimately, better to use, like, 2 things with lasers on it, because then you can fire out at, a target, and you don't have to worry about, like, the missile or the bullet drag, because the lasers are, like, instant on target, like, because they're very realistic light weapons, like light emission weapons. Whoa.
Yeah. I set up a little armor thing for you there. Holy shit, what's happening?
The Homo 2 mother.
Dancing.
What have you done? It's clipping into the planet. Get rid of that. Did you get rid of it? Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much.
I thought she could stay up. She couldn't.
Oh my god. And this is heavy armor or light?
Left is light, the right is heavy.
Left is so this is light armor that I'm shooting. But mind you, these are large blocks.
Yes.
So then heavy armor with this many machine guns firing at once. You'll also notice that you can actually see where the bullets are going due to our lovely bullet tracer mod that we've put in.
Oh, nice. That's good enough.
Yeah. The idea was to make it so that, like, missiles and shit like that wouldn't just tear through a ship instantly.
Oh yeah. Good.
But yeah, Chicken says if you master the Gatling rotors like the one you're in, you'll be fine on any PvP server. I would hope so. I hope. I mean, God only knows the kind of wacky shit some people come up with. Like, Minecraft put in redstone and then someone built a real working clock. Like, so putting mechanics into a game can be really good, but can also create some unintended results on occasion. Anyways, it is 11:15. We've gone a little bit longer than usual. Normally we go about 7 to 10 p.m. Monday to Friday, depending.
Yeah, but you started late anyway.
We did.
That's small grid heavy.
That small grid heavy armor?
Well,
Well.
rest in peace. Landing gear I used to stabilize it with. Oopsies.
Whoopsie.
Oh god. Yeah, but that thing would just mutilate an actual player.
Yeah. No, that would absolutely just annihilate somebody who tried to come by.
Do I own a small fighter?
I like the blueprints for one that you can summon in.
Yeah, searching.
It's like a last test before we...
Yeah, before we call off for tonight.
There you go.
Oh yeah, it's the little one, the little hydrogen-based fighter. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, dip!
I'll call that one a success.
What? I didn't even get a chance to blow that one up, you fucking brat.
Sorry. Wanted to be moving target. I misjudged.
That's fantastic, though. Again, like, if you put, like, another arm on the side of this thing and just have, like, 2 fucking waves of bullets coming out at once, like, you could just hail gunfire at somebody up in the sky as they're trying to
Are
get
you
past
looking
you.
at it? Well, I put a camera on it, right? So if you actually look through the camera, because there should be a button to let you do it. If you roll your mouse wheel, you get to zoom in.
Oh, cool. The only problem
real
with
talk.
this is... Oh, no, you can. If you press Alt, you can look up and down. And side to side, to an extent. So
In
if
space, you're gonna need that zoom.
Where are you shooting? Come on, baby.
You're aim backwards.
Oh, okay.
Roll it, roll it. Oh, I should probably set it to
There we go. There it
stop
is.
After a certain angle, I should probably tell the rotors.
Like, just to stop after certain angles. I mean, as long as this thing can turn all the way
Like
around.
all the way up or all the way down. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like I said, I'm sure there's a more elegant way to set this up.
Still, it's great. It's a great system. All right.
Who does
So
some
that's
work-
it,
who does
ladies
work
and
Gatling?
gents. That's all the time that we've got for today. Swiss cheese! That's right. Oh my god. Yeah, that thing's just devastatingly powerful. Love it. Yeah! Wave goodbye to everybody. Woo! Rainbow gloves! So thank you so much, everyone, for coming on out. We'll be back again tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be doing Space Engineers or maybe Sea of Thieves or something else, depending on what happens for the remainder of this week. But until next time, though, my bravest citizens, I'm Toronto's greatest supervillain and evil genius, Dr. Terawatt. This is our Layer 3.1. I am joined by, we got Lillian Warpath here, and we've got Ledyard. And we will see, we had Esteban with us earlier, but he had to go to Sleepy Time Junction. But we will see you tomorrow on our next live stream. End of line.